The start streaming button has been clicked.
Alright.
Are things happening? I've got no idea. Hey, things are happening.
Alright, so when last we left off, started the session by getting kicked out of Bildrath's Mercantile.
Oh, dear.
Oh yeah,
That was.
you guys were totally unprofessional in there.
Sorry.
Can't take you anywhere.
You set out and traveled all day, stopping for a few hours by the Seer Pool, where you met Madame Eva and several other Vistani.
Let's not forget the hanging body that appeared and disappeared.
Yeah,
That's not just a body,
Yeah.
the body.
it was not corporeal
body.
though, right? It was like just hair.
Yeah.
Looked just like Tanager.
Mm-hmm.
I got my nose wrong.
No, I think I got it right.
I'm pretty sure I got it right.
Alright, and you traveled all day, and you can now find that it's getting fairly late. You passed a windmill, but decided to pass on by. You can see darkness is setting in. You just approached the town walls when we last ended the session.
And they were horns.
You had just leveled up, for sure.
Yep.
Alright, so what do you guys want to do? Actually, I am reading one thing here. Alright, the old Svalich Road meanders into a valley watched over by dark brooding mountains to the north and south. The woods recede, revealing a sullen mountain berg surrounded by a wooden palisade. Thick fog presses up against this wall as though looking for a way inside, hoping to catch the town aslump. The dirt road ends at a set of sturdy iron gates with a pair of shadowy figures standing behind them. Planted in the ground and flanking the road outside the gates are a half-dozen pikes with wolves' heads impaled on them.
Wolf's heads. That's pretty badass. Are the gates closed then?
They are closed.
What time is
Yes.
it? It's pretty late, right?
It's fairly late, yeah.
Guess we walk up to the gates and see if they let us in.
Yep.
Alright. As you approach, you hear a guard shout out, "Who goes there? Show yourselves!"
We're like right here.
Yeah, we're not hiding.
Well,
Guys.
I throw my hood back and wave my hair luxuriously.
You guys have a torch or anything? Or...
I would. Yeah, I don't have dark vision, so yeah, definitely for me.
Okay. As you get a little bit closer, the one guy's like, "What, in Barovia? You there, in the blue? What has happened to you?"
He's not actually wearing blue.
It's a bit of a mishap, but I'm actually hoping maybe somebody in town here can help me try to undo that.
He says, "Is that contagious?"
None of these guys here have been with me for a couple days now. They're not turning blue, so I don't think so. Shouldn't be.
Kind of whispers to another guard in a hushed tone. He says, "What brings you to our fair city at this time of night?"
We're kind of passing through, I guess, right now, heading on to the Abbey of St. Markovia. Just looking to stay the night. Maybe, if you guys don't mind and we have time, I wouldn't mind trying to find a church or two, or a temple or something.
I would also like that.
See if we can,
And preferably some
Fix
shopkeepers
this blue
who would
thing.
like to make a little money.
You can see he kind of eyes you cautiously.
Caution.
I puff up a little bit.
Or
I
cautiously. Cautionlessly.
we'll fix it in post.
Yeah. Says, "Are you Vistani?"
We are not.
We are not. We are.
And we're not
He consults his notes.
Muscrafi either. Or
We are.
Give it a minute. He's sometimes a bit slow. He'll get it.
He's
Says
been walking for 3 weeks. We are the finest bunch of Giorgios you've ever seen.
Oh.
So I see you have met the Vistani then.
We have.
He says, What is your opinion of Strahd?
We haven't met him.
We haven't met him.
Are you for or against him?
We are against.
Certainly not for
We
him.
haven't met him.
Yeah, and I guess Irina here. Oops. Could have maybe not said her name.
Roll for persuasion.
I mean,
Um,
Lisa.
3 plus, I think.
This is Carly.
5.
Who, me or?
Strahd's been harassing this fine lady here. So yeah, we're definitely not fans. Oh wait, no, I have.
Do you know of the
6,
Death House?
So not 9.
We destroyed it.
Yeah, do you know about that house 4 days from here?
It looks like you're up to no good destroying houses.
We are here destroying
No, we didn't.
evil
We didn't
Kind of
have
our
to-
thing.
across the land. It seems like the locals are struggling to contain it.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know Strahd, but I do want to hunt down every monster I come across. So I'll get on board with that.
Says,
How about you? Are you for or against him? I mean, if you're for him, I don't know. I'm not sure we want to stay here.
says we are not for the devil here. We do not serve him.
Wow.
Then we shall drink.
Good to hear.
Says
Your finest autumnal mead.
I don't know if we can trust you. You should come back in the morning.
Hang on. Do we have
Can I
anything
have
from the
him roll
wolves that we
insight?
killed at the very beginning?
What?
Can I
We
have
take
him
a
roll
fate.
insight to check to see if we're trustworthy and roll really high so
That's
they
what's
see
your
we are?
persuasion that you rolled low on. That's how it works.
Well, it's dangerous out here. You'd really just leave 5 poor travelers outside of your town and let them be attacked by monsters, and I mean, it looks like you've got wolves around here.
I show him my holy symbol, and I say, we are here doing the God's works, not the devil's.
Dun dun dun.
Says that may well be, but it is getting late, and we do not have time to vet you this evening. At this time, Irina kind of steps up and says, I am the daughter of Kolyan Indirovich. We do not serve the devil. Please, it is not safe for us to spend the night outside. You can tell that they recognize the name Kolyan Indirovich as the burgomaster.
We should have led with that.
Yeah, we really mansplained
I
this
don't-
and didn't let her talk.
I mean, here's the thing. I didn't know if that was a good idea.
We're
Keep
kind of
going.
smuggling her, I guess. Sort of.
After a little while, you hear the gates creak open. They say, all right, we do know the burgomaster Kolyan Indirovich. Please come in.
Thank you very much. Good work, Irina.
She kind of gives you a nod.
I'm definitely displeased as I walk through.
Displeased.
Of course I'm displeased. Wouldn't you?
All right, as you
I should have made my... that would probably been a bad idea. Make some thunder flash. Probably wouldn't have helped. Most likely would have done the opposite.
Could have gone wrong.
all right, so you enter. One of the guards comes over and says, "Before we can allow you to walk about freely, we must go over the laws of Wallachia.
Okay.
Once inside, the mention of the name Strahd is strictly illegal, even in written form. Know that even as I say the name, it is the last time you'll hear it within the gates. Instead,
Kinda
you must.
scratch it into the dirt with my toe.
Do you actually?
He does not, because I wipe it out with my foot. I give him a good elbow in the stomach. Yeah.
Instead, you must refer to the aforementioned individual. If you must refer to the aforementioned individual, you will refer to him simply as the devil. This noble town holds a festival each week in honor of the residents' general merriment and continued support of the burgomaster Baron Vargas Valakovich. As guests of Valaki, you will not be required to aid in the preparation of our festivals. However, your attendance and participation in each and every festival is absolutely mandatory for the length of your stay. Failure to attend will be in strict opposition to Valakian law. The next great Valakian festival, the Festival of the Blazing Sun, will be held in 5 days in the town square.
So we need to return for every festival? Or every festival when we're here?
If you're here.
We're not citizens of this town.
What kind of what
sir,
kind of festival is this?
Are you familiar with Communist China?
It says, I'm not sure.
I,
where
for
you're
one,
from,
would
I've
love
heard
to
of
celebrate,
those.
dear leader.
No worries.
Well, yeah, I'm just wondering what kind of festival are we talking about here? Games and
Oh,
all
it
kinds
is.
of good times.
Oh, you'll have a good time. We do it because it makes people happy, and happiness is imperative here.
Does this town seem like a cheerful place?
Well, you haven't really.
I'm not asking him, I'm asking the DM. Like, from what I'm looking around and
I mean, the guards seem to be, okay. They have what you can see there.
yeah.
They have smiles on their faces.
There are lights in the windows of the inns and...
You're on the outside of town. Actually, let me change
Okay.
it here.
Because I wanted it to be like, we do it to celebrate how happy we are, and it's like boarded up windows and like, no one in the streets.
Right? Wouldn't surprise me if that was the case.
So which way did we? Oh,
Where
right.
are you guys?
You're on the far right.
Gotcha. Excellent.
It's a big town.
So, Irina, have you been here before? To Valaki?
The guard says, "Quiet. We are not done going over
Nope,
the laws."
sorry.
This is a cheerful place.
Sorry.
We're gonna really like it here.
It says, "Failure to comply with any Valakian law will mark you as criminals to our city, and you'll be punished as such in accordance to our justice system. If you have any questions, now is the time to ask them."
Do you have any pie shops?
We have shops here. I'm not sure. You'll probably find some pies.
Excellent. What about clothes? I can't go to a party looking like this.
There are a few tailors in town.
Can I also ask a question of Irina, or can I only ask questions of you, sir?
Says, if you're done talking,
One more. Are we innocent until proven guilty?
we will be the judge of that.
That's a no.
It says, one last thing. You have entered with quite a bit of weapons. This is fine, for we must be able to defend ourselves. However, we do require all weapons to be registered. And a scribe comes
So
over,
the government comes to take
starts
over.
taking notes. So you have to go over basically the sheet, and they ask, we'll need each of your names.
Dallin Ironstar.
They write that down.
I like it that you like jump in front of him, like he was with the scribe. You're like, I am down.
He still has a little bit of that pie lingering.
You thought of pie again, maybe a shot later. We gotta get going.
I
You
go
wrap
my
this
way,
up,
boys.
Just got this light crossbow and a dagger on me, or a pair of daggers actually.
Okay, they make note of the weapons you're carrying there.
All right. I have. Wait.
Yeah.
Okay. I have mason tools, chainmail. I don't know if that counts. It's basically a weapon when I wear it. Light crossbow, crossbow bolts. I have a shield, holy symbol. I have a tinderbox, a torch, just in case. Can't be too careful.
Do you have a fork?
Sword shard,
Can you just tear off that page?
morning star.
Is the short sword, is that the one you got? The silvered one?
Yeah.
Alright. They make note, and they, you can see they actually make note. There's like a windmill motif on it.
Ooh.
So.
Yeah. Found this
You have
in an abandoned building.
I gave you the D.
What do you think of it?
Yeah. Looks like a fine weapon indeed.
Yes.
That's probably for the best because I made it. Maybe
Uh,
I might mess that up real bad right now.
I also have Smith. No, wait, never mind. What? I don't even have those? That's lame. Okay, that's all I got.
I have a proficiency in Abyssal and...
Oh, I also hold out my fist. On register these bad boys.
Can't lock up these guns.
I call this one the Duke.
Alright, that pie is definitely getting to my character. It might be permanent damage at this point.
Oh yeah, when they take all this
Right.
stuff.
I'm a fan.
We trust you'll use these weapons for good within our city. If we find that you're misusing them,
Why would we need them to use them in your city?
we hope you won't have a need. Alright, looks at you. Do you have your list? Are you talking? What is your name?
I be Singer. He's like going real,
This is
like
gonna
too
go
far
wrong.
formal again.
Everybody prepared to be arrested.
I slowly back away.
We've only known him for a couple days.
My name be Singer, of Loudwater, the son of a cobbler.
I can just imagine the scribe's like, holy shit.
wait, what's his name?
Imagine you're the scribe at work.
Yeah. I bow to none but Denier. And also, I have a longbow. And a long sword and 2 hand axes.
Okay, they make note of that.
I thought you would maybe tell them how you got these weapons too. You know what I mean? Like,
No.
give them a little story.
It's fine.
A whole completely irrelevant story.
Singer doesn't believe in government interference with private property.
Gotcha.
And it's like very grudgingly that he admits to you what he has because he is like none of your business.
Okay. Looks over at Tanager. Says, and your
None
name?
of the guards' business.
Good sir. I'm the Baron Count Desdur Vorward.
Yes. 1,000 times yes.
I provide documentation that confirms such.
Bards are so fun!
Wait, you're the Count what? So who?
The Baron Count Desdur.
We like look at each other.
It's like, you really should have picked a name that'd be easier for us to lie about.
roll deception.
The count.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay. They kind of look at you a little, puzzled, but they seem to buy your story.
Nice.
All right, Baron. We have not heard of you, but what are you carrying?
I have but a small dagger and a rapier.
Is that actually all you're carrying?
Jeez.
Jeez.
But it is said that my words can do much more damage than steel.
They don't seem very impressed. And then Irina says, she states her name, she's carrying her sword. That is it. And they ask, where will you be staying? Do you have acquaintances here?
Well,
I
we've
think
met
to find
you.
an inn.
Do you have room?
You cannot stay with us. Unless you want to
Other-
spend some time in the stocks.
No, thank you.
I will be requesting
Do you have
your
a double?
finest.
Yeah, what?
A double?
Double stuff.
Double stuff?
That kind of
We
talk-
won't be sharing. We'll find other accommodations.
Please ignore Singer. He is but slightly short in the head.
Hold on.
And like you
Hold on,
are
dwarf.
just short in body.
Hold on, dwarf.
Short.
I am 18 hands tall, good sir. How many hands are you?
Like I said.
That's pretty good. Are there any inns in town where we could maybe pay for a room?
Yes, there's the Blue Water Inn near the town square. You can find lodging there.
Is it nice?
Are there local merchants? I'd like to invest in the local economy.
What merchant are you looking for?
The best. Some with the best potions in town.
Let's not go over all that.
Sell me your potion.
Says I'm not aware of anyone that sells potions here.
Anyone do smith work?
Says there is blacksmith, Thimdall's ornaments.
Oh, you mean Smith?
Ornaments.
Excellent. Well, you have been most helpful.
Is there a temple in town?
There is a church. It is on the far side of town.
Maybe I really want to go get some holy water. Well,
Alright.
Are we free to be off?
Yes, you are free to go.
Well, you guys have a lovely evening, keeping the town safe.
Right. Go back to their posts.
I like pat one on the shoulder. I'm like, you're doing a great job.
He cut your
Yeah.
hand.
Your mother would be proud. Does not look very happy.
I wink at him and walk away.
Nice. So what
But
time
I like
is it,
sincerely mean it though. Like,
Right?
what time are we looking at? Like 7? It's just getting dark, or like
It's
10
probably more like 8 o'clock.
Okay.
PM.
Yeah.
So probably shops are closed anyway. What do you think?
Church probably would still.
People
be open.
probably live
You
at-
guys close at 4:30.
People probably live at
We drove all the way from Mansfield.
We came here all.
Wow,
the
are
way
you gonna get a
from,
hotel room? How did you
Village
do
of
it?
Barovia.
We came all the way from Barovia. I mean,
So-
would that be safe to assume that the shops are closed up for the night and stuff?
people probably
might
live
be
at
a-
their shops.
Might be a good chance. I mean,
Okay.
I would say let's go find an inn, check in.
Gentlemen, temples are usually open 24/7, right?
Yeah, that's on the far end of town though. We can go to stuff on the way.
I guess I mean I would just like to stop in somewhere, see if, since I know now that this blue skin is some kind of curse, I'm hoping maybe somebody at a temple can
Yeah, I want to go to the
help
temple
me
too.
out with that. So if, we can stop in there on the way out maybe.
once
That would
inside, you can.
when we leave.
Inside, it looks like a rundown Gothic-style town. There's a heavy shroud of fog in town and a drizzle of rain falling. The rain is starting to soak through your cloaks and through your armor and down to your skin. Your boots are starting to make a squish squish sound as you walk. You also note that the streets are very muddy, and as your boots sink down, they kind of get stuck there for a moment. And there's this big sucking noise.
You suck,
Yeah.
suck on
So
them a
you
little
pull
bit
them
when you
free.
pull feet.
But unlike Barovia, which you came from, there are signs of habitation here. Through the fog, you can see people walking about, getting along with their sorry little lives. No one really pays you much attention, though.
Is that in the book, or did you just tell us that?
So I
It
take
doesn't matter. I love it.
So nobody
I'm just
looks
curious.
nobody looks like super happy or anything.
They're not. They're
I
not
mean,
like 5 days away from celebrating.
They
how
seem to
happy
be
they are.
having smiles on their faces.
You know, New York City. You just got
You can roll an insight check if you want to.
16 plus 3, 19.
So as you kind of look at the people, they all seem to be having smiles on their faces. Some of them might seem like they're a little bit forced.
So at
but-
least they're pretending to be happy.
Yeah.
That's I mean, sometimes that's the least you can ask for.
Does
the
that?
most you can
Do they
ask.
look like they're distressed? Like, are they like scared? Are they like? Is it like smile or else kind of smiles?
A bit, but it's not so much that they're not so afraid that like. Yeah, I mean, it definitely seems a little bit forced, but it doesn't seem like their lives are just completely miserable.
Yeah.
You know.
Can I talk to any of them as we're walking?
Sure.
I wanna just see how they react to like, oh man, how great is the leader of this town?
Is that what you?
Yeah, that's what I say.
So it's, Yes, Barn Vargas. He is a great leader. That's for sure.
What do they look like when they say it? Are they like?
They have a smile on their face.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So, I tell you what. Why don't I look over at what's the person that we have with us?
Irina.
Look over at Irina, and I'm like, Irina, what do you think? Do you want to go to a church here, or do you want to wait until we get to the other location?
Well, I think the idea is to take her with
the
us,
plan was she goes with us back there, and then
and we decide if she stays
I
there.
guess
or comes
actually,
back
yeah. So Irina, you probably want a little bit of time to, check out the town, see if you want to stay here or at the Abbey of St. Markovia.
Says, yes, I know my brother thought this would be a safe place, so I would like to, see if this town would be a good place for me to stay.
here. Are we
So we can maybe
closer
at least
to
spend the day
Ravenloft than we were when we left?
Like
we were walking towards Ravenloft, right?
Yeah, you walk. Yeah, you would have walked by it.
Oh, we passed it.
You passed it.
Okay.
Is that the castle?
So you are.
So
you
the
are not-
Abbey is going to be even further away than
Yeah,
this
it would
place
be.
is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you've been walking from east to west, and this Vallaki would definitely be quite a bit farther away from Barovia. Or sorry, away from Ravenloft than Barovia.
Yeah.
The village.
Okay. Did you find it?
This is Wallachia.
Oh, is that what it's based on?
Well, I don't know.
So
it looks
I
like it
guess-
has a raven.
Well,
How much
right,
time do you
that's
want
pretty
to
cool.
check out this town?
That'd be
We're
fine.
talking a couple hours or a couple days or.
Well, we have
What do you
5
think?
days before we're forced to participate in the
I
festival.
kind of want to participate in it.
I mean, kinda. Yeah.
Says I would like to be here probably at least a few days, unless we find out right away that it's not a good
That
place.
is a horrible play.
Alright, why don't we hang around here for a couple days, see if we can pick up an odd job, make a little bit of money
we could
here
do
and
that.
there,
Alright.
participate in the festival, and then we can proceed to
I like it.
the Abbey of St. Markovia.
Let's do it.
I'll grab a passerby and I say, excuse me.
Like literally, but he's a dwarf, so he's like, listen.
Well, I kind of like,
Mister!
reach out and touch their arm, and I'm like, excuse me, could you direct us to the location of an inn?
He says, yes, there's the Blue Water Inn. It is near the town square. If you exactly, if you walk up there, you can't miss it.
Well, thank you very much.
Awesome.
Is that a bet?
Roll for perception.
I walk up there.
Oh gosh, I hope the same bartender is in there again.
It's like every bar you go
Every
to.
bar
Like,
is the same
you,
bar.
it doesn't
It's
matter
like
how
on
fast you
Pokemon.
run to the other bar across the road, he's there.
Just like still polishing that glass.
Right.
So I guess we go in the inn.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, so let me just.
We barged right in.
We kick it in.
That's right.
Barge right in, yeah. I wish I was a pirate so I could still kick doors in.
You can?
You
But
can.
now I can't.
Sure.
No, I'll get in trouble.
Oh, I mean, you still can.
I'm chaotic good now. I don't do bad
Yeah,
things.
don't tell him to do
I'm
stuff
lawful
like that.
good, so I'd have to report you if you did.
You are
I'm
lawful
chaotic
good.
good, which means I
I think
think you're a
so.
nerd.
I think I'm. Wait, what am I?
Yep, lawful good.
As you
Oh,
walk
I'm
up
lawful
towards
good
the town
too.
square, you can see posters advertising.
You say coasters?
Posters.
Oh. I was like steampunk coasters? Ooh.
Let me give you a handout.
It's like a
here.
minecart.
It's like I think I'm actually chaotic good now
Like
after I
your
had
false
those
identity,
eyes.
Sweet. Your fake identity. What was
just
your
chaotic,
character's
chaotic.
name again?
Baron. Or, yeah, Baron.
Let's seriously keep it up with the eyes. I'm a big fan.
Baron Count.
You see posters that say,
Then
"Come one, come all,
DES.
to the greatest celebration of the year, the
Dwarf.
Wolf's Head Jamboree. All will be well."
Like
V,
that.
yeah, space VORWORT. Or your, yeah.
Pikes will be provided.
VORT.
Start it.
VORWORT.
Attendance required.
Yeah.
The Wolf's Head Jamboree.
Awesome.
Well, we'll be
certainly
well.
Certainly want to check that out.
Attendance required.
You can
X
see.
will be provided. I can't wait for this. We should definitely stay. We do nothing for 5 days.
Oh, we do a few
Let's
things.
move the game along and get to this party.
I wouldn't mind earning some money.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I'm pretty much broke.
So we go to this inn.
Yeah, you can see in the town square there is what looks to be kind of a stage, which has a set of gallows, and you can also see that there are stocks.
Is there anybody hanging from the gallows?
There's no one hanging from the gallows, but you do see several people in stocks, and they have what looks to be like a donkey head on them.
Like wearing a donkey head on their head?
On their head.
Like
Is
a
there
real
anybody
donkey
in the
head or
gallows
like a
now?
plastic one?
There's no one in the gallows.
I don't think plastic exists.
I'm gonna be very paranoid looking at it every once in a while.
Every time he sees a tree branch, like, is anyone hanging from it?
How about now?
Are there people walking around us right now?
There are people walking around.
I'm like, excuse me, sir. Donkey head.
What?
What did he do?
Oh, he probably did something to upset the Baron.
Is the Baron easily upsettable?
Well, he's very nice, but you definitely don't want to do anything to make sure that you get punished for it.
Well, lucky for him, we're very nice as well.
Well, that's good.
What's the Baron's name again? Rightful name?
It is
Baron Count Destuvo Verwart.
Baron Vargas Velakovich.
Vargas Velakovich.
Alright. I think I kind of look at the group and I say, shall we get a room or so?
What's this town called?
Sounds good to me.
I can't remember. It was
Vistani?
no
Velaki.
Velaki. So that's why I wasn't quite sure if
You can see that there's guards walking around. Some standing guards, some making sure that everyone is doing what they should be. Okay, are you gonna go into the inn then? Alright. So, you see gray smoke issues from the chimney of this large 2-story wooden building with a stone foundation and sagging tile roof, upon which several ravens have perched. A painted wooden sign hanging from above the main entrance depicts a blue waterfall. And this one here.
Battle scene?
I mean, it could be.
Guess I just wasn't ready for it.
Ooh.
Okay. Actually, I would like to walk out of the.
They can't see yet. What happened?
That's actually
Marcus said he wants to
Okay,
leave.
here we go.
Ah, there it is. Ew.
Yeah, it's just
Where-
so huge.
So I assume this is like the front entrance.
It is, yeah.
Is this dotted
go
line
in?
a porch?
wait, I hesitate at the dotted line.
Guys! We lost Irina somewhere.
Oh no, what will we do with that Irina?
Oh no.
I assume she's just with us.
Yeah.
Is this dotted line like a balcony above us or something?
Probably.
Like this dotted line here?
It is the roof, I think.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it is the roof.
Did you guys go inside the front door?
Yeah. Very nice. What is the state of this place interior wise?
Immaculate.
Okay. Oh, yeah, it's pretty clean looking here.
pretty cool.
I was at this table, and then 2 blue bearded gentlemen joined me, which I find disconcerting.
It's like people like keep popping up.
Anybody else want
Yeah.
something to drink?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take one. Thank you.
Uno mas.
Sir DM.
He's placing people. Don't distract.
No, I'm good.
Eddie, I better go ahead and have a piece of pizza too.
Okay, what?
Better go ahead. I'm just gonna go get some pizza. If that's okay with the DM,
It's fine.
for us to leave the table, Eddie, you're supposed to ask. God, so rude.
I don't know, a battle scene. Whoever's not here dies.
I assume you'll drag your phone.
Thank you, good sir.
Did we die?
Yep, sorry.
Dang it.
I had to.
It always happens to me when I get pizza.
Me and
Put that back
Tanner
up
made it.
right?
To,
you guys made it. You sacrificed the 2 weaklings for the good of the group. We have to protect the girl.
okay.
She's not with her. You don't have her time.
Oh, she's with us.
Alright, so are you let's see, where are you guys?
I'm up at the
Kind of
bar.
you can see the little cloaks
Okay,
hanging there.
so
Oh yeah.
see a lady come out. Can you see this person here that I'm looking
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
She was standing right in front of me, but
Okay.
not.
For some reason I thought like, is that a wall? But no. it's
I was gonna
not.
say, I noticed the cloaks on the wall. Are these cloaks that have like pockets or anything?
Cloaks on the wall?
Cloaks on the
Do
wall?
they have pockets.
Yeah. I mean, anything that I could pilfer from.
I don't know what's going on, just so you know.
Me
I'm at the
neither.
bar.
Oh, was not concerning you.
I'm just sitting here with these mustachioed gentlemen.
Yeah, damp cloaks hang from pegs in the entrance portico. The tavern is packed with tables and chairs with narrow paths meandering between them. A bar stretches along one wall under a balcony that can be reached by a wooden staircase that hugs the north wall. Another balcony overhangs an entrance to the east. All the windows are fitted with thick shutters and crossbars. Lanterns hanging above the bar and resting on the tables bathe the room in a dull orange light and cast shadows upon the walls, most of which are adorned with wolf heads mounted on wooden plaques.
Are those shutters closed, like barricaded?
They are not right now.
Okay.
But I mean, there are.
So, you guys really like wolf heads here in this town, huh?
Lady,
We didn't let them know we're tourists.
I hope
Wow.
it's like the local sports team. Let's go Wolves!
Oh yeah, the Valaki Wolves. The Valaki Wolves.
says,
Everyone
yes,
comes to the tavern to gather around
and
and
she,
Stone of Spurs.
Right.
Oh, wait, let me reason. You don't like them, maybe? Being that they were on pikes outside the gates?
well, those were part of the festival that the Baron had.
Hatter has.
There's one. You're not even close by.
Well, I told you I was asking if they have pockets in the cloak, and you never responded.
They do.
Okay, so
What if he's going through the background and like, did you mean?
I'm like trying on things.
Just like seeing how it looks in the mirror.
Go on. I did kind of interrupt that then. I forgot.
So I might, pretend to look for an open thing, kind of wrestling the jacket or the cloaks whilst, slipping fingers in and out.
The Baron.
Okay, roll a sleight of hand.
The Baron needs to pilfer.
I don't think I'm up at the bar and going to talk to her, so I'm not aware of any of this.
Exactly.
You're able to, go through the pockets, but you're not able to find anything
Nothing
of
of value.
value. Looks
Right.
like if they do have coins, they did not keep them on their clothes.
Alright.
Maybe a spare fingernail or something, clipper.
You find some dried jerky, yeah.
A kind of jerky. Hold on.
Hold up. Back up.
Wait.
Wolf jerky.
All right.
Wolf jerky.
Let's move on to Eddie's question.
So she kind of motions over to what looks to be the two people at the far end up here. Mm-hmm. And she says, yes, we have some hunters among us, and most of the wolf's heads here are compliments of them.
They must have done quite a bit of hunting. There's a lot of wolf's heads
So,
around.
I hear there's a celebration coming up. Is there any certain dress code or anything like that we should be informed of?
She says, well, by dress code, mainly if you have a smile on your face, that should do.
And that's all you have to wear.
Please say there's some clothes.
The Baron,
involved
that's
for
really
this.
all he would care about.
Oh, really? Is the Baron a bit of a scoundrel?
A rascal.
Or is he a rascally man?
I'll take my room now.
She says, no, but in all seriousness, you probably don't want to do anything to offend the Baron.
So I just need to know where we landed on like clothes or no clothes.
You should wear clothes.
Okay.
We were wondering if any spare rooms or any rooms might be open.
Says, yes, we definitely have rooms for you. How many rooms are you needing?
Well, let's see here. I look over at everyone.
Everyone looks back at you.
I guess we'll take
How much for a room? For a
good
night?
point.
I mean, we might want to join up here,
Yeah.
depending on how expensive it
Is it per patron or is it per room? Like, is it per bed?
She says, it is.
And are there weekly rates? Because we'll be here for like 5 or 6 days.
Danica says, or actually the person says, it is 5 silver pieces per person for each night.
Per person.
I look at the girl and I look at the bard and I say, how many rooms do you have?
We have.
I don't actually care. I just really wanted to make that joke.
I need to figure something out real quick here.
Old Baron von Silvertongue.
How many silver pieces do you get for one gold piece?
10.
What does EP mean?
It's that like electro something coin. It's like used for magic.
What's that other Bitcoin? It's like Illyrium.
Bitcoin?
Illyrium, I think is what it is. That's what it is, yeah.
Right.
Illyrium piece.
How much is it in Venmo?
Tell you what, group rates, maybe we do half that amount.
This is maybe a bit on the hush-hush, but I'm here on official foreign business. Or official diplomatic business.
I is literally the opposite of hush-hush. This is a great secret, but I'm going to tell you after knowing you for 20 seconds.
Well, I'm an innkeeper. You can trust them.
Yeah.
It's an unspoken code.
She has a red background. She's in Morven.
Sorry, I need to figure something out real quick here.
Those 2 hunters up there look.
Yeah, I'm real itchy
Pretty
to go
intense.
talk to them. I'm just gonna roleplay for a little while you guys are talking about silver pieces and stuff. I'm just gonna go over here. Like as an aspiring monster hunter, I'm like really excited to talk to these guys. But like in the way that a guy who's been Googling about shingles for 10 minutes is really excited to talk to me. Like thinks he knows a lot. Is like, you have no idea what you're doing.
Says we have several rooms. The one has 4 beds, and then we have 2 other double, rooms with 2 twin beds.
Well, we could get ourselves the big room and put the girl in a double room.
That would work. Any discounted rates for extended stays or anything like that? I mean, it's probably worth something to you to have a guaranteed occupants for a whole week.
She says, I don't think we can do that. As she's saying that, though,
I keep thinking of annoying customers.
you see
Do you have a veteran's discount?
You see a man come out, and he says, "Honey, of course, we can do it for 3 silver."
Oh, finally the boss.
You're so kind.
And you can see she kind of gives some, like we shouldn't be doing this, but kind of says, "Okay, yeah, we can do it for 3 silver per day."
I say, I'll tell you what. The 5 sounded just fine.
And
I'll take 4 nights. Actually, wait, we're staying for longer than that, right?
I'm like, dumb.
You guys can pay 3.
You may not have studied arithmancy. 5 greater than 3. You're real good at hitting stuff with a hammer.
I pull out my merchant letter, and I say, you don't think I'm the best at haggling if I need to?
I think you're going backwards. You're almost paying double what they just said you go back.
I slap down 3 gold pieces on the counter.
Like I said, you can pay 5.
3 gold.
3 gold
Yeah.
for the 6
3
nights.
gold. Gotcha.
Yeah,
gotcha.
so
Gotcha.
what? That's like 6 nights.
so what, you're paying for 6 nights, or what?
Yes. It's
Yes.
30.
You just pay 6
3
nights.
each or 5 each?
5 each.
Yeah.
Is what he's
5
doing.
each. Okay.
Yeah.
I lay down 3 silver pieces 5 times.
I'll put down, let's see.
And I just say, maybe have some breakfast ready for me in the morning.
The man says, "Most gracious of you, sir. My name is Erwin Martikoff, and this is my wife, Danica Martikoff."
Hello, Erwin and Dana.
Cut.
The foreign tongue.
You just complained about people calling you Mark.
I put down basically enough for 6 nights, too.
For 6 nights?
It's some gold, it's some silver, it's some copper.
Okay.
A little bit of everything.
Just complained.
But what was her name?
Danica.
Oh, Danica.
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't miss that.
Sorry, I
You
missed
just did it. He just came out like, customers will be like, "What's my name?" And I'm like, "My name is Marcus." And they're like, "Mark, listen." And he's like, "I hate that."
I do hate that.
You just called her Dana.
But luckily, she likes it. I can tell.
Does she like it?
Well, sure, I gave her her price.
She says, "That's fine. We're... Obviously, names can be sometimes hard to remember."
It's true. What
I'm
people?
sure you
Someone in your profession isn't known for, wouldn't make sense to remember names since you don't deal with people every day. But
It's true. I just remember their money. Okay.
So, are you aware of any odd jobs around town or anything I could do to earn a little bit of money for a couple days?
Says, "Well, ironically, we kind of have our own wine business, and we were expecting a shipment of wine, but it hasn't shown up. It's about a week overdue."
Oh no.
Well, that's okay. It gets better as it gets older.
Says, "We would be willing to pay if you would want to go and see where that might be."
Out of character talk, don't try to sell them the wagon of wine when you get back, because they're like super about it and like call the guards.
Wait, didn't that?
That happened to Cedric.
That happened.
His best friend, the brewer guy, died, and so we took the wagon to Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
right.
I tried to
yeah.
listen him the beer,
Right.
and I'm like, no, listen,
Right,
this
right,
is
right.
my beer now. I'll sell it to you because I found it.
Yeah. Hey, how much are we willing to or offering to pay?
We're not able to pay that much, but we would probably do around 20 gold pieces.
Oh,
But think of the exposure you could get.
Yeah. Any where would I go about finding this wine?
It is the Wizard of Wines, which is located.
Is he a real wizard or is this like Burger King?
Oh, that's great.
That is located to the west.
All right. How far? Like a day's travel, or just outside of town, or?
That is. It's probably about a half a day's journey.
Okay. Tell you what, we're headed out that way anyway. Here in about 6 days or so, probably. Or do you need it
We can
before
by there.
Says, well, whenever you would be able to get to it, we would appreciate it.
All right, we'll see if we get bored before then, before we head out. But if we do, we'll maybe make a run out there and see if we can find it. Anything specific we should look for? Or is it just, he's got a big sign there, the Wizard of Wines?
It's a bottle with like the blue Fantasia hat, like
Yeah.
an Epcot.
Right, yeah.
Yes, well, we can try to draw you a map.
Awesome.
But,
On the back of a cocktail napkin.
They have cocktails. If you guys are done, I want to talk to these hunters over here. Unless this is like in Skyrim where you go to the bartender and like, anyone looking for work? And then they tell you, and then you're like, anyone looking for work? And they give you another one. And you do that like 6 times.
I actually never tried that.
Yeah.
Did it actually give you a different
Yeah, it
one?
gives you a ton of side quests.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm done. I'd probably join you in the singer
She also says,
or whatever.
this may not offer any money, but if you're bored, we had one of our best patrons, actually. He's kind of a town drunk. Bluto hasn't been seen for a couple of days. He's usually found fishing in Lake Zorovich, just north of town. But he hasn't been here for a couple of days. So if you do wander outside of town, you should maybe keep an eye out for him.
That certainly sounds like something we'd be into, maybe. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I say, or yeah, you say whatever. But then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I say,
I'm like, yeah, and I turn to the bar and I'm like, no, we're not.
You say whatever.
A drunk is missing, you say?
Our goals,
What do the authorities think?
Our goals do not align.
right?
No, I'm not even at the bar. Like,
I'm basically just looking out for things to do for 5 days so it doesn't get super boring.
well, I'm hoping that we get to go on a hunt if we talk to these. That's my like freshman going up to the seniors table. You're like, hi guys. So anybody go to parties this weekend?
Alright, I'm done.
Yeah, as I walk away from him, I say, and by the way, if this establishment is anything as fine as that beard, we're in luck.
What is that, a badger on his face?
It is a badger.
Nice.
Old badger face. That's what they call
That's
him.
what they call him.
Says,
Erwin the Badger Face.
well, I can appreciate yours as well.
Why, thank you. Been growing this for 200 years.
Says,
He's been growing his since Tuesday.
Damn.
Oh, that's good.
That'll come in handy if you do venture west. It can get a little bit cold.
Good to know.
I'll start to head up towards my room and then see Singer there and do the awkward kind of stop and try to pretend like I'm part of the conversation, but all I'm really doing is looking back and forth and nodding. And
That's perfect because I go up and like trying to like real cool guy like pull the chair out and spin it around and sit on it, but like kind of
falls over.
and like. So I hear that you're also hunters.
I go up like soon afterwards and I say, "Excuse me, sirs. Are these chairs taken?"
Where's that?
Up beside Singer. I ask politely if I can sit.
Oh.
He asks politely.
I've got like so many things in here that it's so hard for me.
I'm not sure if I want to sit down beside Singer, though, to be honest.
Fair.
could prove
Dave is not offended.
Okay. They say, not at all. Have a seat.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess you can join us.
I sit down, but not right beside Singer. I sit down on the end of the table.
So they say, what brings you to Vallaki?
There's evil in these parts.
And we hunt evil. Say like real gravelly, like sound, trying to sound real cool.
You like cough a little bit.
I don't have to try to sound real cool. I just do.
No, but I do. Like that's what I'm doing. I'm telling you.
He says, that it is. Are you in need of protection or a guide?
Well, a guide could be handy. We aren't from around these parts.
Will we be willing to, be your guide for a day for 5 gold pieces?
Do these guys look trustworthy, or do they look like they kind of? If I can use my perception of their appearance, they look a little bit strung outy,
Seems
like a little bit.
game in there, but
Well, you didn't tell me what they look like, so.
Roll an insight.
Okay, that is a 11 plus 3, 14.
That's the problem with some tokens, but yeah, 14.
Yeah.
They definitely look like they're probably easily what Danik has said they are, hunters, people that have been known to rough it out in the wild. Definitely look like they're wolf hunters as far as them being trustworthy. It looks like they probably will do a lot for gold. So
I flip him a piece, and I say, "So, tell me some stories about this place."
A piece of what?
Gold.
says,
That's the most precious substance he has.
They say, are you looking for information within these walls or outside?
How about this? I flip it towards them, but
Catch it again.
like as I flip it towards them, I like slam it down on the table like in front of me though, and kind of pull it back, but like leave it on the table as a negotiation, basically like let's see what you have to say, and if it's worth it, I'll give you this gold,
I'm not sure if you answered the question, but
Okay. Whichever you think is most important.
it says, well, we don't know a lot that goes on inside.
When they say these
we
walls, do they mean the tavern or the town?
They mean the town.
Okay.
It says, we're not much into politics here. We mostly keep to ourselves and do what we do best.
Honest work.
Killing wolves.
Well, tell me what you can about killing wolves.
Says it's very dangerous to be outside. There are packs of wolves that roam. Says, in fact, there was the orphanage here. There was 3 kids that have gone missing. One of the older, the gravedigger, he actually asked us to go and see if we can't find them. We were able to track them, but we lost their tracks. What we think is a werewolf den.
Do we know about werewolves?
You probably would have kind of heard of them.
Okay.
Are there werewolves and wolves?
He says yes, there are regular wolves. if you're not familiar with them, I would definitely
Well, we had a
avoid
tangle.
them.
We had a tangle with them soon
Yeah.
after we met. We
We,
took out 4 or
took-
5 of them, I think.
Yeah,
I think it was like 9 or 10.
probably.
Probably.
You know, it was dark. We were just killing.
I just killed so many I lost track.
Says, well, if you're alive, they probably were wolves instead of werewolves. The lycanthropes, those are much tougher. In fact, they're actually they can look just like humans until it's too late.
Well, that is very useful. Are there any living within the vicinity?
Oh, there better not be. There's none that we know of.
It's true. You guys look like some fine hunters. I look at their gear, you know, as I'm saying this, and like give them a once over, and like I'm like looking like how good is their gear that they have? Like, is it top notch, medium notch, kitty notch?
It's probably about medium notch. It's
Okay.
nothing is in great shape. It looks like everything is well used.
But like well
Manipulated.
Yeah, it looks like they're definitely take pride.
Out of nowhere, I say, man, have you guys ever had some pies around this area? And I swear, ever since I had them, the words just don't come out like they used to.
But it doesn't sound like you complain that much, though.
Says, well, we eat mostly wolf meat here. We don't often spend our money on pies. It's mostly wine and wolf meat.
What would happen to a person were they to ever eat werewolf meat?
Well, it's like
Have you ever had werewolf meat?
We've never killed a werewolf.
Oh, really? I thought you were hunters.
Has that you ever faced a? No, you have not faced a werewolf.
So, how would you?
So, sorry.
Nope, go for it.
Well, I was just
So
wondering
anyway,
if there's.
Like I
Singer.
was saying.
Well, I was just wondering if with the 2 of you and the 4 of us, you say you tracked him to a werewolf den. Do you think we could maybe the 6 of us head there and
It
just
looks-
clean it out?
I look back to the bartender there, and I'm like, take a round over here. Something good.
All right, she brings out some wine. Let's see.
I lose all my money in this place.
You are burning through it.
You said you were going to invest in local.
That's right. And in fact, I am.
I guess you'd better.
Stocks are low.
So she says,
it's
well,
not
unfortunately, because
We got
so
the double
because
reserve
the
for
wine
later.
is, we're running a bit low on wine. We have to raise the prices a bit. It's 8 copper pieces per mug.
You know,
My
that's
dear
fair
madam.
enough. We haven't got that back for you yet, have we?
What if?
We should really go do that tomorrow.
So
if
how
that's the
much?
case.
So how many people are
very
here
passive
now?
aggressive.
Canned have
There's like 1, 2,
expensive
3, 4,
How much for a pitcher?
5. Are you there too, Matthew?
Yeah. No, I'm not. But
Okay, so there's just
Tanager
4 of
is.
us.
What's that?
Tanager is.
Okay, there's 5 of us. So 5 to 40 copper.
No, there's 6 of us.
6 for the 200s.
200.
There's a pretty lady at the
6
table
times
too.
8 is
48.
48.
What did you say? Oh,
There's a pretty
So-
lady.
oh yeah.
that's
What
like-
happened? What about?
So that's like 5
Arena?
silver.
No, I mean right there. There's a.
Is it
Oh,
10,
that
it's
lady.
10 copper per? Actually, it's
Yeah, but
exactly
also-
what I have.
Oh, so there was.
Okay,
that's
so
what
yeah.
it is.
That's okay. That'll work,
Supposedly.
Marvin. Let's do that.
Okay.
It's gonna be weird to like play Cedric for so long and now play like an extremely pious.
Oh yeah.
It's like doesn't even notice the woman sitting there.
Okay. And then, anyways, your question to them. Meanwhile,
What was that again?
you had asked them if they wanted to go with us to
Oh,
clean out.
right. So you think the 6 of us could clean out that werewolf den, or
Says,
should we go find more help?
I would be afraid to face that alone. That is.
Yeah, but there's 6 of us.
Says 6. I don't know if that'll be enough.
Wait a minute, it's fine. Like he already said they don't want werewolves.
Tell me,
If he like, it's fine. I
Just
thought
talk
we were
right
talking
over
to
him.
hunters
Tell
too,
me.
but
how would you kill a werewolf if
What-
you did fight one?
And what's the challenge rating of one, do you know?
what's its AC?
Says, well, normal weapons do not work against these creatures.
Interesting.
Do it.
Only magic?
Did they say that they have fought? No, they haven't fought against one, or have they? They've never
not
defeated
killed
one.
Dalman, do it.
Not quite. So, what weapons would defeat a werewolf?
You definitely want weapons of silver to
Interesting.
defeat something like these.
I rummage through my pack
When these work?
and I pull it
I
out.
think I might.
It's
have
like the
to
whole
look
bar like silences. You know, it's like this. This unsheathing.
What about this guy?
So that's a very fine weapon. Yes,
Yeah.
I can see it's made coated in silver. That should do the trick.
Do you know many smiths around here that can do this type of work?
There is probably one man in here that could, although it is very expensive to have it done.
Interesting. And I flick them the gold piece that I have on the table over to them.
How about magic? Would spells and that kind of stuff, would that have an effect on a werewolf, or would they just shrug that off?
We have heard of powerful mages and wizards being able to defeat them. We are not much into magic ourselves, so we do not know.
Well, are you guys normally located based out of this town?
Yeah, we live and work out of
I gotta get my
Valaki.
speaking too high. This guy talks lower, more meaner.
You can often find us here in the Blue Water Inn.
Well, excellent.
Alright, I'm ready for a night's rest.
Swig my last thing down. Well, nice talking to you guys.
I finished mine too, like this.
I tip it up a little bit. Blink. I don't, because that was expensive wine. And I stand up from the table, and what time is it at this point?
It's probably around 9:30 or so.
I think I head up for. I'll be like, I think I'm turning in. Got some work that needs done.
Okay.
Same.
Danica says, "You would like to see your rooms?" She says, "Bram, Bray," and two kids come out.
Oh, they
She
look
says.
like trouble.
Aren't they blessings?
She
Come
says,
play with us.
so these are our two boys.
Come play with
They will
us.
show you your rooms, and they will lead you. I believe actually you have to go outside, and there is a staircase that will lead upstairs.
So these
Kind of
stairs
Mickey Mouse hotel is this?
here don't apply.
Hotel 6.
But they did not even leave the light on.
Where did Brom and
Brown and
Bart
gray.
go?
Did you see what I just did?
No.
Good.
Uh-oh.
Am I in the right place?
They're still
I went
inside.
upstairs and then in, expecting it to look different.
Oh.
It's been a long day, man.
To be fair, I almost did the same, so.
Why does people keep moving their characters?
Yep.
Because
Right.
we're going upstairs. I'm over here now.
Alright.
That's some tight little bumps.
Should I go through here?
Oh my gosh.
Please stop moving your person.
Sorry. Sorry.
Please stop your person.
He walks through a door and falls into a pit of lava.
I was just staying inside the thing.
To be fair, now that I'm in this tight room with
Where
him,
did
I kinda
Singer
wanna get
go?
out,
He's out in the front.
Not anymore.
Hmm.
I'm playing tag. He caught me. It's only because I knew you could do it.
You guys can walk out that door to the top right if you want to, but it's
Okay.
just a hallway. The two rooms then are Irina will be staying probably like in this room right here.
Okay.
The room basically right to the right of you.
Let's put Wigman next to the door in case someone has to tank during the middle of the night.
So I look over at everyone. I'm like, what do you guys think? You want to go on a little wine finding adventure tomorrow?
A little wine and dining.
Would probably be worth it. We could get some
Coin.
get 20 gold pieces and have cheaper wine for tomorrow night and the following nights, hopefully.
Or
Free.
we get 18 gold pieces, return most of the wine, and have free wine. No, Singer would not suggest that.
That
Exactly.
would be stealing, and that would
That would be
stealing.
wrong. Stealing is wrong.
That's a good joke, Singer.
Thank you. I've been working on it.
Oh, no, it's
I had a dream that I was a pirate, and I can't get it out of my head.
I can get it out of your head.
get
Swing my morning mace. Morning star.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan to me.
the Morning Star or the wine?
The wine.
I want to fight some
We go to
werewolves.
sleep, we wake up in the morning, we head out.
We complete a long rest, and we have all of our hit points back.
I never lost any to begin with.
Okay, so you wake up. You go downstairs.
Mhm.
I should probably just
Maybe have a meal.
Looking forward to breakfast.
So where is this now?
How much for breakfast?
Marvin, just want to
Oh,
double
that's
check
the
here.
upstairs. Oh, that's
You
cool.
compare the
That's
list
the way to
of
do
cleric
it.
spells that are available to you
There's
to
a door.
cast.
Like this door doesn't
Choosing
go
from the
anywhere
cleric
now.
spell list. When you do so, choose a number
Oh,
of
so
cleric
what about the
spells
one at the
equal
end?
to
Straight
your
ahead.
wisdom modifier plus your cleric level.
Because we have to go outside to get upstairs.
That would mean that
Great.
I would be able to
Arena?
do
Nope.
7. Is that right? Could I have
Nope.
my wisdom modifier would be 3,
I wasn't paying attention.
No.
and then my cleric's
The
level
rest
is
of us are
4.
downstairs, but you're not.
Is that how many you know, or
He
how many
moved
you
you all
Yeah,
off.
you're
That's how many I can
again.
prepare.
That would 3 plus
It's
4
probably
is
further
7.
down.
Right.
Yes.
That
There
would
you go.
sound.
Yeah.
Or that's what my cleric level would mean, right?
Yeah. If I may speak for the
Kitchen
DM.
creeping me out.
They are. That one, like, these got like.
Especially the blonde one.
Yeah.
I just
well,
wanted to double check
With
to
the,
make
like,
sure
the
I was
youth
platinum,
haircut.
figuring it
platinum
out.
hair.
Yeah.
Kind of got a pudgy pink nose. In fact,
So
all
how
of
much
that
for
family kind of
breakfast?
has.
Ooh, I'm sitting next to Martin Van Buren. Mr. President, sir!
Looks more like
A series of
Count-
unfortunate events.
yeah. What's it? Count Olaf.
Yeah. Lemony Snicket.
Well, Count Olaf on the.
Yeah. Count Olaf. Wait, wasn't somebody else just named Olaf?
Yeah.
No
As you go
pay.
down this morning,
That's nice. Olaf. Don't hear that often.
you see actually the. Some of these guys are not here
Ooh, I'm gonna join you at this nice table.
This nice round one.
This nice round one. We are the heroes of the round table!
Ah, there you go.
As you
Delman,
come
why
down
don't
in
you
the
join
morning,
us?
You do see that there's a new person down below.
Looks to be a
You can see he's a colorfully dressed half elf.
one of my maiden from my maiden band.
You can also see that there are
Yes.
the two people that you'd seen last night. You can tell that they look to be like their brothers, at least cousins of some sort, as they look very similar to each other. They actually, you could tell last night they had been drinking quite a bit, and now they're actually, it looks like they're just passed out on the chairs there.
Oh, those two guys.
Oh wait, the
mustachioed
mustachioed.
gentleman.
The
I thought they had
the
blue
Mario
beards.
brothers.
The brothers Mario. I thought they had blue beards until I zoomed in on them.
Don't stop believing.
I guess I'll order breakfast.
Okay.
Just the basics. Nothing fancy.
Let's see. It is. So she says, well, we have a loaf of bread is 2 copper pieces, a hunk of cheese is 1 silver piece, a cut of wolf meat or venison is 3 silver pieces,
There it is.
or a modestly portioned meal, potatoes, cheese, and dried carrots cost 1 silver piece.
I'll have some wolf meat. Sure.
Okay.
When in Rome. Yeah.
We're gonna have some venison.
Okay.
And
Silver
we're
pieces.
planning to go
And the
rescue
couples.
your wine today, hopefully.
Says, oh,
So we'll see how that goes.
we appreciate that.
And a mug of warm goat's milk if you have any.
We do not have any.
It
goats,
braces the spirit.
And what do they bring out for me?
What do they bring out?
though. Oh, what do you ask for?
I request the latter of the cheese, carrots.
I'll take
Yeah.
a chef's.
Actually, they do have goat's milk because they have goat cheese.
Yeah. How much?
That is 4 copper pieces.
I just say whatever was covered in the pay from yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah, because they said they were going to give me breakfast.
She brings out some wolf meat
Hope it's like
with
half
some
an apple.
with some goat cheese.
They're still eating it. I went.
They bring out some wolf meat and some goat cheese along with some dried apples.
I say thank you.
I want that last one you said, but then also.
I mean,
I think of wine.
Thank you.
Thing of wine. Okay.
One cup of wine. So that's what? A silver and 2 copper? Or, sorry,
What was the
silver
first
and
thing
8
you
copper.
wanted?
The last thing that you had mentioned that they have to eat, it was like carrots and cheese and something.
Yeah.
So a silver and 8 copper.
Okay.
18 copper.
I'm guessing you're taking that out because I'm not.
Sure.
We're supposed to take money out when we pay for stuff?
Yeah. That's funny.
Believe me.
And I assume Irina's down there too. Or
She
not.
is. Yeah.
Before we leave, we'll go where you're at.
Do we have to pay for her stuff, or does she have her
So-
own money?
She's
She
the
has.
daughter of a burgomeister.
She has her own money.
So we're planning on heading out on a little bit of a wine rescuing adventure today. So if you want to just, check the town out and see what you think. We'll hopefully be back by evening.
Says,
Or do we want her to come with us?
Does she want to come with her?
says, well, I would prefer to look at the church and see if that would be a safe place for me to stay.
I like that idea. Can we take her to the church on the way out of town?
Why don't we take
We're
her
going
there?
west for the wine anyway,
Yeah.
right? So it's
Oh,
that way
okay.
out
So
of
that's
town.
where she was going to stay, was the church.
Is the wine
Gotcha.
to the west? Is that where they think
Yeah.
it is? Okay.
Yeah. To the
Yeah,
Wizard
well-
of Wines.
They don't just think it, they know it.
Well, actually,
His
yeah,
prices
I wanted
are
to-
magical.
I wanted to stop in at the church anyway, so
Yeah, I wanted to go to the church too. Let's do that.
let's head there first, and then we can head out from there.
Okay.
Singer's about it.
I will put you back.
Is that a D6 from above? Yeah, it is. Or D20.
I was like D6.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put you just back here on the main map.
I love zooming in and then changing to another map because then I get a really good view of one tree.
Something mysterious in the bottom left corner.
So,
What?
can we tell where the church is? Like, does it rise above?
This thing out here
Yeah.
does look.
You can. I guess if you would have asked, they would have said that the church is far to the west on the other side of town.
I didn't ask. I just walked west and stopped by
But yeah,
something
you
that
can
looks
see
like
like
a church.
that orange building
Where did Singer go?
is the church.
There he is. I missed by a minute. Like I found the church, but I'm just like in front of a small house, like 3 doors down from the
you're
church,
inside of it.
Sorry.
or on top of it,
On top of it.
or possibly on the
basement.
basement.
As you're walking, you
Perhaps
see
it's on
there's a wild-eyed man comes and grabs Singer and says, and he yells about dark magic and purple flashes. We're coming from the attic of the Burgomaster's manor in the night. He's kind of looks horrified. 2 guards quickly come and approach and kind of drag him away.
Was he smiling?
He was not smiling.
It's a clue! I'm very excited about that. Do the guards look very angry?
They don't necessarily look that angry. They just are kind of thinking he's causing trouble. The one says, that man is crazy.
Okay.
Where is the burgomaster's mansion?
Very
And I don't ask like, who do I ask that? Not the guards. I wait until they're all gone.
I would
and
say
then,
we ask.
We can ask
Irene.
inside.
well, I don't think she's been here before.
Yeah, right.
I would wait until the guards are gone, that guy's gone, and then just some rando on the street.
I mean, do we see a big house?
Or if it's obvious where.
Is it right across the street from the church here?
If you ask a person, he kind of points, and it is right there.
That
Wait,
one.
the orange one or the blue one?
The
The orange one.
Who got the blue one? It's nicer.
Got a little turret on the back there.
It's probably just a guardhouse for the burgomeister.
Yeah, actually, it's true. It's just like, yeah, right. It's like the barracks.
Or maybe it's like the village council building.
Could be. Well, there's like there's like a cross one up right above it too. That has
That's what I mean. Oh, this one
Yeah,
here.
that one there. Yeah.
That's probably a community college.
By the way, one of the, like just so you know, like I did my like rituals, I guess, like for my spells and stuff like that, and also like my magic or whatever it is. I think I've been touching my armor of some sort, so that's okay. Can I
I kind of like the idea that whilst we were walking, I was strumming on the lute.
Nice.
Okay.
How far away are we from the burgomeister's house? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. We would have had to. What is happening? There we go. We would have had to double back after the guy said something to us about it. Yeah.
You would have had to.
Okay. Then never mind. Then the wait to cast my first spell continues.
we
I've
go
never
in the
cast
church.
a spell. I'm very
Okay.
excited.
All right. So you're going to the church. Memento.
My connection to the server has been.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, everybody.
Except for myself, but that may change. Oh, well.
Might have to go over to God's blessings.
Ah, I'm back.
This slouching, centuries-old stone church has a bulging steeple in the back and walls lined with cracked stained glass windows depicting pious saints. A fence of wrought iron encloses a garden of gravestones next to the church. A thin mist creeps among the graves.
Does this? Do I recognize stuff in here? And does this feel like a real church?
It does. Yeah, it looks like it's a working church.
It's not like evil saints or anything weird like that.
No, it looks like a lot of the stuff is dedicated to the Morning Lord. As you walk in, you see a gaunt old man. He says, "Welcome, strangers. I haven't seen you in town. What can I do for you? My name is Father Lucian Petrovic."
Lucian, you say?
With far more reverence than Singer's had for anybody before, he greets him in Denir's blessing. We are on our way through town and wondered if we might be able to stop for some supplies or help from you. Do you offer services
And also
of
maybe.
the curse-breaking type?
Yeah, my skin. You see, it hasn't always been like that. I've had a bit of a mishap with some magic, and I've been told. Was it you or somebody told me that it's a curse of some sort?
I did a medicine check and it wasn't like
Yeah.
medical. It was
It's a curse.
I'm hoping. Is there any chance you can remove it?
Says, "I am not able to remove it, but have you tried praying to the Morning Lord?"
I have
or
not.
Denir.
Do you think that would help?
The Morning Lord can do miraculous things.
Morning Lord. Is that actually like God?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it is.
Well, I think we run into the Morning Lord in the other
Yeah,
town too.
I
Like,
think so.
like it's
So
probably like the dominant religion around here.
It is.
Seems like it. So how would I go about doing that? Can you give me some pointers? I'll certainly give it a try.
Our Father, who art in morning.
Morning Star would be your name.
It says you must talk to him and listen. I'm sure he will be. He'll either heal you or show you the way.
Alright. Is there like an altar or something?
There is an altar. Yeah.
I go up to an altar and I guess kneel down and give it a go.
All right. You do not sense anything at this time.
Probably wait a good, 30 seconds or a minute at longer.
Okay.
Still, just see, make sure.
Just kind of. Like, is it a little bit? Seems a little lighter.
Nothing yet. All right. Well, thanks
He's green now.
for your help.
Yeah.
As Lucian Petrova, as he sees the dwarf,
He swears.
he will kind of walk up to you and he will come up to you and say, you look like a cleric. Is this correct?
It is.
Says, I have most disturbing news. There are bones that have been buried in this church, in the crypt, and it had made this church consecrated ground. However, they have been stolen. Someone has taken them, and I don't know what to do. The church is no longer a safe place. They must be restored.
Stolen, you say?
Yes, I'm not sure who did it, but I know Milov. How do you say this name? Milovich.
The Burgermeister?
No, it says he is like my son here. I do not think that he would have done it, but I do remember talking to him about it, and I know he was the last one here that night. Maybe he knows something about it. He was to dig 3 graves that evening, but I have not seen him since.
Can we talk with him?
Says he is at the orphanage. That is where he lives.
Well, we were going to go in there.
Do you know when he will be here?
Well, he should have been here days ago.
He's one of the missing children. I say out loud, like whispery, but definitely out loud.
Says I have heard of the missing children. I do not think he is one of them.
Just
he
a
actually
separate missing child. Who runs the orphanage, Father?
It says Headmistress Claudia
It's
Velasco.
the wolves, the pack of wolves that we keep very well.
She is the one that is currently running the orphanage.
Sounds like a dark name.
You can also see there seems to be like an altar boy fidgeting with some candlesticks. He looks like he's probably about 10 years old. And he's fairly scrawny and has kind of a wide-eyed, fearful look on him. Nothing
at
like
us or at this talk?
just kind of in
Life in
general. He
general.
just seems kind of like a skittish kid.
Altar boys can be pretty jumpy.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
You're all monsters for making whatever you want. That's all I know. Can I approach him?
You can.
This skittish child.
Kind of shies away, but
I offer him a butterscotch. Oh, my God.
he gratefully kind of timidly takes it.
You boy.
You, Altar boy.
Just like be like super unreassuring. Like, you there!
As you approach him, he kind of Lucian kind of like motions to the others, or talks to the others and says, "That is Yeska. I have been trying to take care of him. His mother, well, she killed herself a while back while she was giving a confession. I feel responsible. I could not save her. I'm doing what I can for the boy. But I hope I am not failing him as well. As well.
As well.
As well.
As well.
He
I
has
thought
an
you were
That's how
the
they
priest.
talk in this town. It is whale.
Well,
I want to pat
Can you show us
child.
possibly where these bones were taken?
There.
I say pretty quietly in case the kid's not supposed to know about this.
Yes, he. I've got this. Water boy.
Might as well. Excuse-moi. Mademoiselle.
I didn't realize it until I wrote down my character sheet now that like so many skills start with PER. So I had to not abbreviate them. Percept, performance, persuasion.
One of the purrs.
Yeah.
Well, his performance and persuasion are both charisma, so.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Is my skin like a lighter shade of blue by now?
It is
I think
not.
this church has been desecrated. The god probably can't do anything here. We gotta get those bones.
Yep.
Nice. While the priest is distracted, I'm gonna fill up my flask with holy water. Surely there's a fountain around here if I want.
So Lucian will show you.
I'm sure.
Says, "Please follow me." And he leads you to the front of the church where there's an altar, a large stone dais covered with carved with sun motifs. There's a small switch on the underside of the altar's lip that allows the altar to be slid out of the way, revealing a short staircase down into a tiny crypt.
Gasp.
The crypt itself, you can see, is no more than about 10 by 10. It has stone walls and a long stone table. It says, St. Andrew's bones used to lie atop the slab before they were stolen.
St. Angels?
St. Andrew's. That is the name of this church.
Andrew?
It is named after the saint himself.
I see.
Well, that
Father.
seems important.
What would be the purpose of stealing these bones? To what end?
I do not know, but by removing them, this ground is no longer concentrated.
Concentrated.
It's no longer concentrated. You're trying to mess him up.
This place, undead fiends can now enter.
That seems more urgent than cheaper
Wine.
wine. If you ask
It
me,
definitely does.
should we maybe try to
To the
take care of this
orphanage.
first?
So,
Who is it we want to speak with again?
The child.
Milovich.
Milovich. Milovich, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, I think they opened that place up in Berlin.
Father, do you feel like you are safe here?
No.
Oh
Sorry,
my
just a
gosh.
moment.
My hip just popped. I'm getting so old. I'm sitting in a chair. My leg movement.
Stressful.
I'm just itching to get out of here and do some fighting.
Right there.
Milovac.
Milovash.
No, it's Milovac.
Okay. That's his name.
Have you
And I'm
guys
not
seen?
repeating it.
Have you guys seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
No.
Oh, has anybody? Oh, there's a great bit I want to do so bad right now. There's a kid who's adopted named Nikolash, and the guy that adopts him always says it like everyone says the name wrong. Like someone will say, Nikolash? No, it's Nikolash. Nikolash.
So, this orphanage, where's that at?
North, I think.
I assume it's another orange building.
It is not. It is.
What's that? It's not in town,
It
is it?
says, the orphanage is just across the road.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
fair enough.
I would have
It's
been
basically-
trekking all over the world
It's
looking for
basically
this
just
place
like
across
right
the
there.
street.
I think to myself, but I don't say it out loud, like, you couldn't have gone across the road yourself and talked to him?
I haven't seen him for 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's missing.
How long ago was it?
I lean out the window.
Missing?
Mikolash!
How long have these bones been missing?
Let's see.
About that.
Kind of thinks for a little bit. Says, well,
Where is it? Where are they?
says, well, today is the 29th of Elenta. So that would have been the 26th, I think, is when I think they were stolen. Although I only just discovered them this morning.
I see.
In 4 days.
Well, let us go talk to.
Yeah, then there's like 30,
The boy.
33.
33.
And what do you think? Would he have sold them?
Says, I can't believe he would do something like this. I still don't think he did it. I just think he may know who did it.
All right. Let's go talk with him.
We crossed the street looking both ways.
Yes.
Okay.
Twice.
A wild buggy comes and
I've got 36 hit points and I don't want to go into this thing with 35.
So
you trip on a stone. On the road. Trip on a
We go
pothole.
over to the orphanage.
okay.
I will take a long rest.
I say
Find an available bed.
maybe someone should go around the backside.
Good idea.
Any takers?
I'll go around the backside.
Okay.
Sure, all split up.
I'll kind of make a round, see if there is no back door. I'll just keep coming.
Mikolash!
All the way.
We have you surrounded! Come out of the orphanage!
So go up and knock on the front door.
Okay.
What's his name? Mikolash?
Yeah.
No, or wasn't it?
Milovic.
Milovash.
Milovac.
Milovash.
Yeah, sorry.
Something
I've
to
been
do
screwing
to
that up a
keep-
lot. Milovic.
Milovic.
Yeah.
Okay. As you arrive at the orphanage, you open the door. You're greeted by headmistress. She says, "Hello,
Terrible.
my name is." Thanks for a little bit.
My name is
Helena.
Claudia
name?
Velasco.
My name is Dalman Ironstar, cleric of Moradin.
Nice to meet you, Dalman. What brings you here this fine day?
I am looking for a young lad.
About yay tall.
We have no idea how big he is.
Actually, I'm gonna retcon just
Okay.
a tiny bit, just because it's.
Yeah.
So as you arrive, you actually see she's talking with another man,
Okay.
and it looks like they are having looks to be like a solemn discussion. There's also 2 children nearby with pretty sad faces on. They're playing in the yard, but you can tell their hearts really aren't in it.
I would so much like to cast my very first spell, please.
And you can see the man actually has brought what looks to be like a child-sized coffin. He packs up his cart and leaves.
Before he leaves, while everyone is still in eyesight of myself, I detect evil and good. What this does is I can sense, this list of things, but I can also tell anything within 30 feet of me if it has been consecrated or desecrated. For example, the church has been desecrated. I would be able to tell that, I assume. And then perhaps this place, this orphanage, has it also been desecrated? And also, is the headmistress just a really bad person?
No, currently. So this lasts for 10 minutes, is that?
It's concentration up to 10 minutes, yeah.
Okay.
Consecration.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Currently, no, you do not sense any evil.
Alright. Well,
Does
sometimes you go want to know, sometimes
Does he
you
sense
don't
that
want
the
to.
church was desecrated, or is he too far away?
It's 30 feet. It's just across the street.
He's too far away.
What? We're more than 30 feet away? This is a big street.
Of course, you're more than 30 feet.
Like from front door to front door?
Yes.
That street is a first down away.
I mean, you can walk over there if you'd like.
No, I can't. I have no more spells left.
It'll last for 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's good for 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, I walk across the street, get a little...
Okay.
I walk 29 feet away from the church.
You can tell it's not concentrated.
Right, okay. Well, I'm not gonna drop this spell. I'm gonna keep it for 10 minutes for everybody I see.
So I guess I go up to her and I say, well, I don't know. I just say the same thing. We introduce ourselves, I
Okay.
guess.
She will. Yes, I am not doing good this morning. I am. She forgets her name again. She says, I am Claudia Velasco. I'm the headmistress here. Fortunately, my day has not gone very well. We are still mourning the loss of a child who fell to his death 2 days ago. That was Hendrik, who just brought in a coffin so that we can finally put him to rest.
What was the lad's name?
His name was Cedric.
What? Everyone cries. We are gonna need some time to recover from
We
this.
don't understand why, but we do.
We have.
A single tear falls from Singer's eye.
He's like, oh, did you know him?
I think I might. I just felt some kind of connection.
I say, I am very sorry to hear that. That is terrible. I am on a trip that I do need some information.
And I assume I'm still.
That's a bummer, but that's not why we're here.
And I think to
still
myself,
making the.
and I think to myself,
making my
You
way
say
out.
whatever.
I think to myself, these damn pies. We're looking for a lad, Milovich. told that we can find him here. We need his help.
Says, "Oh, Milovich, he has fallen ill, gravely ill, in fact. He's confined to his room. Are any of you healers or someone who might be able to help?"
As a matter of fact,
I can.
pretty good with the.
Can you cure disease?
I don't know if I have that spell.
Because I can do that.
This guy. I point back to Singer. He's
I'm standing in the doorway.
he surprisingly can.
Says, "Well, I'd be glad to let you see him if you think it might help."
I think it would. Might help us both.
Okay, she leads you to his room.
As long as I can get in there within 10 minutes, really. That's all I
So
need.
by this time, if there's no back doors to the orphanage, I would have made my way all the way around, and I would probably join up there.
Right.
Unless there's a back door, I'll probably
Leaving
just
all of the
stand there
windows
waiting.
unguarded. Oh.
There is a back door.
Sorcerers.
Okay, I'll stand by and wait.
So you would have circled around and are standing on the other side.
Because it looks like you're standing in the street.
Oh.
Looks like you're standing on the street.
No, I'm in Milovich's room.
Okay. So so I guess we go in,
Yes.
and I'm like, Singer, can you?
I lead the way not knowing where I'm going.
Well, she was leading the way.
Oh, okay, then I followed it.
So I say, Singer, what do you think? Can you cure the boy?
What boy?
This boy.
I'm like, stand aside.
What now? Well, I don't know. Can I see him yet?
I say,
What does he look like?
hang on just a
Visiting
second.
hours are over.
I
I dress like a candy
I
striper
asked
and sneak in.
the head person, I'm like, my friend is standing out back. Would you be able to let him know and lead him to us?
Wait, why is he out back?
Oh, we thought you were maybe a witch that was eating the children.
No, I thought it was to catch Milovich
Yeah.
if he tries to run.
Well, we just weren't quite sure if he was going to try to run or not.
Oh, I thought she was a witch.
No.
She's not a witch.
I'm just saying all this out loud. She could be.
I mean,
He's probably one of the
proven
most
otherwise.
detect good and evil I've ever seen.
Well, no, I'm very confident that she's
And
not evil now.
I say it very authoritatively in the sense of, thank you, go get him for us.
dismissive.
We have matters to attend here.
That will be all, mistress.
headmistress.
Sorry, I got kind of lost there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
He sends the headmistress to come get me out back,
Yes.
basically.
okay, she actually says, there's actually a couple of orphan kids nearby, and she will say, Felix, go fetch the man out back.
I,
He's
like,
waiting."
as they're like running off, I'm like, he's blue. You won't miss him.
He's blue.
Yeah. No, just say like, believe me, you won't miss it. Just yeah.
They come back like, there's no man, but there is a monster out there.
Alright, he runs off. You're still waiting outside though.
It's going to take you 1d4
So
turns.
I look over at Singer one more time.
Mhm.
Does he look like he's confident at the moment to heal anybody?
Oh, I'm confident for sure. Deserved or not. Can I see the kid yet?
Yeah, you are in the room. He is laying on a bed.
How does he look?
You can tell he is unconscious.
Unconscious.
Yeah, he's looks like completely incapacitated.
Oh my word.
Can I tell what is wrong with him?
You can do a medicine check.
I would love to do
I
that for
think
you.
to myself, might be time to build a new church.
That is a 20 plus. No, let me add this on there. 3.
That's a crit. Again, I critted your medicine check too.
Oh, nice.
You can sense that looks like his condition is
Not favorable.
magical in nature.
Man, another not disease that I can't do anything about.
Looks like it's not contagious.
Real psyched about these crit medicine rolls that don't give me anything.
And you can let's see. You had yeah. Also, at this time, you can sense that there is something evil within 30 feet. I guess that's how it is. Right?
I think I also know the location of it.
You just now notice also that
Yeah, if it's a creature, as well as where the creature is located.
It has to be a creature. It can't be an object.
If there's a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated.
Okay.
All right. It looks like the creature that is evil, I suppose, is on looks like he's like on a floor above you.
I back out of the room like going for stairs. No, I relay that to my party, I guess, quietly.
Except for me, I'm out back.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, how long can it take for you to get in there? This building is not big. It's like 3 rooms.
Actually, I didn't realize this, but actually, it would have been.
If there is a place or object within 30 feet of you. So.
Okay. Yeah.
Or a creature within 30 feet. It has to be an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead.
Okay. Yeah, you can sense that it is coming from the upstairs somewhere.
Do I know what it is, or I guess that doesn't really say in the spell.
I don't think so. I think you just know that it's one of those.
And it's upstairs.
Right.
All right. Is the headmistress still with us?
She is, yes.
I asked her how many. I fear this may be contagious. How many children live here?
Says quite a few. Over 20.
And are they all on this floor, or what is upstairs?
She says there is. There's 1 floor above this, and then also an attic.
I would like you to show me as quickly as possible. This child's life is at stake.
Says okay. And she will.
She says, okay.
I guess I'll go with you.
And I assume if he's not with us, we'll catch him in the hall.
Right.
Okay, you know what? Well, never mind. So the problem is I have a map for this, but it doesn't have lighting, so this kind of sucks. Anyhow. Okay. So she will lead you.
But you just... Oh. I guess you can't really keep stuff off the map until we see it.
Yeah.
Unless you do fog of war, but then it's really hard to, like, it's really annoying to reveal
The thing
stuff.
is, it's not set up. Like I said, this place is...
We were supposed to go wine hunting.
No, it's it's just that this place is very complicated, and there's okay. She will lead you up a set of stairs, and as she leads you up, she is saying that says I'm glad you have arrived. there have been strange things going on here. And actually, as you pass some of the children, you'll notice that some of them have what looks to be like bruises and some kind of like small injuries to them. She says that the children have been having nightmares, and it's not uncommon for the night to be interrupted by a child screaming. I fear it has something to do with the illness here.
Can I cast insight on her to see if that's suspicious?
Sure.
Or not cast, I guess, but yeah, great.
She looks to be telling the truth.
Okay.
So did they grab me on the way past?
At this time, the Felix will come to you and say, the headmistress wants you.
Oh, okay. Lead the way.
Alright, he will lead you, and you will see the others just as they're going up the stairs.
Hey guys, find him?
We're following.
Very, very quiet.
We're checking out some.
We are hunting abominations.
We're making sure the children upstairs are safe.
Okay, gotcha. Copy that.
As you pull up beside me, I don't think it's the children.
You think it's the headmistress? Well,
No,
that's David.
no, I don't actually. But
You think it's something else?
Singer's kind of like a hound.
Yeah, I saw. He looks like
The most
He's
competent
like
he's ever
sniffing.
been.
it looks like he's actually focused on something.
As we get up to the second floor,
I'm not sure if I'm more worried.
do
about
I
him
sense
or
that
what
it's
we're
still
going after.
above me, or do I feel like we're getting there?
Yeah, you do sense that it's still above you.
I want to keep going up the steps.
Okay, going up to the attic.
Yeah,
Okay.
Us and addicts.
It's always the attic.
There's
It's
like,
probably really in the basement, but the only way to the basement is
Oh,
to
get
the
on
attic.
in the room. Yeah,
That's why you never ever store your Christmas decorations in the attic. Yeah.
because you don't want a Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah.
You don't want to go on up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. As you climb the top of the stairs, you can see that as you arrive at the top, the attic is rather barren of furnishings and otherwise choked with dust and cobwebs. There are a few random piles of clutter, but nothing too significant. At the far end of the room, by the attic's only window, is a small boy sitting in a lone chair, silhouetted by the incoming light.
Oh, is he like radiating creepy? Like for my detect good and evil.
You can definitely sense, yes.
Oh, it's the creepy kid.
He is busy carving a little wooden doll with a looks to be a kitchen knife.
it looks to have a hipster hairdo. Nice and tan.
How do you carve a tan? Come on.
He's pretty skilled.
He burns the wood a little bit to make it darker.
Yeah, whittles so hard I can't.
Does he notice us? Does he look up at us?
He does, yes.
How far away are we?
He turns his head 180
Okay,
degrees.
let me
around,
just
so
I'll
like-
just put you here so you can.
Like doesn't move in
Right.
his chair, but it's
Just
his
his
head
head.
swivels all the way around.
Oh, that's so creepy. I don't want to fight a
I've
kid.
been expecting you.
Boy.
I unleash all my spells.
Every single spell.
And my pants.
And
I change into my brown pants and I pull out my sword.
Shoot. Rough day.
It's only like 9 a.m. Ooh. I like that Roll20 says that begin planar transport.
Oh, nice.
In this chair over here?
Sorry, like I said, it's not set up, so let me just quickly put some stuff in here.
You're the man, Marvin. We'll wait.
Good.
I'll close my eyes.
And all I see is you.
What boy are you
Not a
talking about?
bad, but not a bad orphanage. Doesn't quite look like the.
Pretty decent. Yeah.
No, well, there's
Only singer season.
doesn't quite match up with the house on the
Where am I here? Is that the second
actual
floor?
map.
Where's the
Mandy
first
mod.
floor?
Huh?
Yeah, that place is nice.
Boy, this guy likes to snoop. I mean, he's already got every single detail of this map memorized.
Look at this filthy bag.
All I had to do is look at one thing to know.
Ah.
Gosh.
I do think I just saw something I wasn't supposed to see. I'm sorry.
No,
I thought like we're already in the attic, like we made it, but like I might have seen some.
Yeah, it doesn't matter so much.
Okay.
That one I'm trucking in here with my shield. Choo choo.
You know what? For lack of a better thing, I'm just gonna put this guy here's
Oh, I'm not
thing in
him
there
again.
because it's.
I won't fight
I
him
wonder
again.
if he's good.
I mean, you see that he's evil. So
Yeah.
okay.
He's got the knife.
I will react in such a way that you all can see a nice boy, but know that he's scary too.
I get
What a nice
struck
young lad.
with fear.
That means you can't move towards the enemy.
It's true.
Don't do that. It really ruins a boss fight.
Especially when you only have melees.
But yes, so he is busy carving a wooden little doll with the kitchen knife.
Looks like Wilbur.
What do you guys want to do?
Hey, buddy.
Cook it with a stick.
I guess look over at the schoolmistress.
Yeah, did she come with us? Is she up here?
She would have led the way. She says, "Oh, that's Merrick. What is he doing up here?"
Merrick. you
Nothing
say.
good.
Ian's super creepy.
Idle hands.
Alright.
She says, "Merrick, did you take the kitchen knife?"
Do we know that name?
Wait. I thought we heard that name before.
The
Did we
elephant
just
man.
hear that name a little bit before?
Maybe not today, but it does sound
no.
familiar.
I don't
Okay.
think so.
Never mind.
Does he look like an elephant?
Does not look like an elephant.
I
What a relief.
So what does he say when she asks what he's doing up here?
He just kind of looks up with like this weird grin.
Fiendish grin. Nothing, headmistress.
I'm like,
No!
send for the casket man.
Yeah, it's like, why don't you stop Simeon or whatever his name was and have him make two?
Tell him 8 hands.
Wait, how tall are you? You're
15 or
15.
something. Yeah,
She says,
You're 6 feet.
something like that.
she says, "Oh dear," and she tries to approach him and says, "Give me that knife."
No, I
he's
pull
gonna
her back.
stab her for sure.
I pull her back.
Okay.
And I step between him and her too.
So would he have like? I wasn't in on any of the you detect evil, but would I see like? Does he look
Well,
similar, kind of pale and
twitchy,
pasty and twitchy, and maybe a little bit of fangs like the guy at the bottom of the church?
crazy eyes.
He does not look like a vampire. He looks fairly normal.
Okay.
Yeah, perhaps, maybe like someone might be if they're like running a fever, but nothing.
Sure.
So I'm not super creeped out because I didn't hear the whole
Right.
everything.
No, he.
Now I know that it's more than that, though. I can tell this is an evil
You
entity.
Right.
Can I tell what it is?
Not that I'm aware
Not
of,
even now that I can see it.
No, you can just
Okay.
tell that it's something evil.
Okay. I want to kind of like approach it with my hand on my sword, but not drawn. But I don't know. It won't matter if we roll for initiative. I'm not gonna draw it though. And I'll get like within like 40 feet of it, wherever that would be.
Okay.
Senator, you look.
I guess I'm already there.
What's going on here? You look scared of a little kid.
That's no kid.
What?
Don't I have something I can do? Doesn't a holy symbol do something? I never got holy water. What's it doing?
Right now he's just sitting there carving.
Is he still sitting in the chair? Like not looking at us? He's like looking out the window?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So, but he knows we're there. He's seen us and looked up at us.
Like,
Right. Yeah, he's not. Yeah.
But he's just ignoring
He's looking at you, or like, but yeah, he's not. He's not paying you too much attention.
hey, buddy, why don't you lay down that knife?
He says, "No, this is mine."
Oh.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. As close
It's
as I
just
can
the
get.
kitchen.
Stop me if I don't make it. But what I want to do is have my hand on my sword, and I want to have my holy symbol in my other hand, but kind of like palmed. It's like an amulet, and I want to palm it. And I just want to walk up towards him and just put my hand on his shoulder while I'm holding the thing.
As you approach, you can tell he's handling his kitchen knife a little bit more menacingly.
I want to do that until I either do it or until he stops whittling.
Okay.
As close as I get to then.
So you put your hand on his shoulder.
Yeah, with the amulet in it. Like I'm touching him with the amulet, but I was kind of like hiding it from him.
I'm walking up behind.
Yeah, I'm kind of following along, not quite sure why Singer's acting so weird.
So I guess you just tell me how close I get,
Okay.
or if I make it.
So as you become about 5 feet from him, a wispy shadow begins to exude from his skin, coming off of him an invisible aura of evil.
Can we all see that?
You can all see it.
Okay.
His eyes go solid black, and a shadow coalesces around his fingers, forming solid black claws.
Oh,
He grins, and his teeth are all razor sharp.
I pull out my shield and my sword.
Mage armor.
That's when we roll for initiative.
Did I get that off before?
You do not.
Do I?
What were you doing?
I just wanted to like have my shield.
Which that's
I wanted to
fair,
have
I wasn't
it on.
really expecting anything strange, so.
You can have your shield out.
Okay. That's a sweet, sweet 5. Saw it coming, and I'm still gonna get beat to the punch.
You have to roll for initiative.
Yeah, I will put it up here. I just need to find something good for this guy.
Wait, go ahead. Find something good for him.
It's like, how many lair actions does he get? Let's build this guy real quick.
Oh, legendary action, I think, is one of them.
I am itching for a fight, so I'm probably just gonna
Yeah, man, it's 8 p.m. and it's been
unleash
4
all
weeks
the
since we
spells.
fought.
Very fun.
We will use.
Has it been 4 weeks since we fought?
We fought. It's been 3 weeks since we played, and we didn't fight anything last time we
Sure.
played.
I kind of.
But now, good news, we found a kid in an attic with a piece of wood.
I mean,
We're gonna murder the shit
We're
out of
gonna
him.
I'm
call
gonna.
it a day.
He's standing. It's Batman.
Whoa!
Evil. I'm gonna throw him out that window when we kill it.
Is it a imp?
That looks
Good news though, the
dangerous.
knife is on the ground, so he can't use it on us.
Oh, that's nice, actually.
Sweet.
Is the shadow like still kid-sized or is it large?
This grid is like so confusing.
As you guys approach, it says, "Moral ants.
See the, see the
I have seen the
Oh,
shadows of the great
yeah.
powers moving through the dark seas around this sphere. Your paltry magics are nothing."
She says that.
Well, he says that.
Oh,
Did he say paltry
he called
or
us
paltry?
ants.
Yeah.
I gotta do some quick reading.
Well, that's just mean. Like you,
Yeah.
like it's fine, be bad, but don't be a bully. Like,
Did you say I got to within 5 feet of him?
Right.
So can I be here?
So, does it
yes.
look like, or can I not see, but does it look like the little kid's still there? Or
No.
did he change into
He
this
changed?
thing?
Oh boy.
There's his.
There probably is no kid.
Could very well be. There probably used to be, because she knew his name.
I get a glimmer of flame in my eyes,
What is it?
and the forge starts burning
You have a forge?
deep within.
Wow.
Oh, gotcha. Roger that.
Sets up a little forge, starts doing some smithing.
It's like a little mini dwarf army, like inside me, like fires at the forge.
I was like, you have a pocket forge? Like, that's awesome. My battery's going.
Oh, better kill him quick. What do you got?
It's just gonna die. I'm gonna play on my dice and my. That's why I wrote this out.
How much you got left on that thing?
About-
Red X.
It's like looks like it's about 30, 29.
I think it said like 8%. It's gonna go quick, so
Change that.
I'm good. I've got my character sheet. I got my spell. Well, I don't have any spell slots. I have my character sheet.
Write down your spell slots real quick.
I don't have any spell slots. I used it. I had one spell
Oh.
slot.
sorry.
Arena would have been
I
following
need
you.
to level up my charisma.
Say what?
Unless you, I guess we'd have told Irina to.
I thought she was staying at the church.
Was she staying at the church?
Wasn't she? It wasn't that the plan. She was gonna stay at the church when we went wine hunting.
Oh.
I guess we never really decided
Yeah,
on
I never
where she
really
was
decided,
at now.
It's up to you.
It,
I want her to be at the church
Yeah.
personally.
yeah,
I
she
think-
probably. I would imagine we probably would have let her
Yeah.
stay behind and check out the church a little
Okay.
bit more in detail.
At this point,
Nice.
the headmistress, she
second level
scampers
paladin,
downstairs.
2 first level spell
Oh,
slots.
not bad.
Good call.
Oh, good news, lads!
Huh?
Time
Another
for-
spell slot for Singer.
Nice.
I actually had 2.
You said no.
And it's in the book. I'm not cheating. I'm sorry. I was just wrong.
Okay. Wait. Okay, it is Tanager's turn.
Oh, I'm so excited to be a paladin. Tanager.
It's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. I'm first. Oh, that's right.
You are manager after all.
I am tanager. Sometimes. All right.
All right, everyone needs to go back to being Singer or Cedric and no one and DM, I guess.
It'll catch on here.
We'll call you Dim.
Okay. It's fitting.
It's not an insult.
It's fitting.
All right. First up, I will attack him. Oh. Yes.
My Chrome just decided to freak out.
It's a bummer.
Damn it.
A bolt of lightning strikes.
From the ceiling.
Okay.
Thunder thunder
Constitution
explodes.
save.
Yeah. What's it? 3d8? Wow.
Thank you for putting on battle music.
Does that it succeeds?
Okay, I don't think it.
Does it do any damage?
I don't think so. Let me just really double check.
Is that shatter damage? Is that like Infinity War damage? Like, what is that?
Infinity?
Infinity War damage.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. It's been fun.
Um,
It's been real. It's been real fun.
Half as much damage, so 4. Right.
4 damage.
Or I guess half of 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's 5. I think you.
I wasn't
in
sure
half,
which.
and then you round it to whatever benefits the PC. No, I mean, like, I really think that's the thing. I think it is. Am I wrong?
You're wrong.
Or wait, no, because it succeeded, so it benefits it.
Yes.
Yeah. My bad. I really wasn't trying to cheat on that one. I'm just a bad
Not on that
DM.
one. Not on that one specifically.
Okay, but like when I am trying to cheat, I think I make it pretty goofy so that it's obvious.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
I'm happy to be
All
back.
right. That is your turn. It is Wigman's turn.
Alright, I think I'm gonna start off with just a plain old firebolt. Plus 6, 18.
I'm gonna use your map, okay?
18 hit.
It does.
Now, at higher levels, wait. That does damage at higher levels. That's why it doesn't start
It's a
until
big crit
like
right there.
five at least, right? You know?
It should show when you did you cast a higher level?
Well, but the base, like, as a cantrip. It
Oh
goes up.
no, I'm assuming. I doubt it would already.
Okay, it doesn't show it there. So that's 2.
2 damage.
Yup.
At 2 damage.
At 2 damage. Anything else?
I will move back kind of behind these crates here or something. Just chill.
Busted up.
Tis up.
That's weird.
Where do you think you got the wood? To whittle.
I regret making a Batman
Ah,
joke earlier.
increases
Now that
to
we're fighting Batman.
2d10 at 5th level. So next level. That's cool.
Wow.
It's like Arkham.
Been good knowing you sitting there.
What was it called? The Arkham hallucination Batman.
Mmm.
Doesn't it look like that? When the guy takes the spray and he sees Batman.
Oh, yeah. That's not what I wanted to look up.
Okay. He is going to attack Singer.
Eve.
There you go. Man bat. Okay. Apparently Batman was taken.
Does a 24 hit?
Let me hold on. It's 12 plus dex
Let me think.
plus yes.
Let me crunch some numbers quickly.
Get out a calculator and like an old timey green visor. Can you do my hit points for me, please?
I will, yes.
With pleasure, I imagine.
I imagine.
Oops. Did I take a couple extra on?
I'm really sorry for making fun of every NPC.
That is 20 damage.
Holy smokes! Seriously?
Seriously.
Well, that
Okay.
sucks.
Well, you guys wanna remove?
Oh no! I mean, I was
Time
kind of
to leave.
holding off on the first one there just to see what it's got,
Holy
but
crap.
it does seem like maybe we should dispatch of it fairly quickly if we can.
Alright, that is going to be its turn.
Oh, that's all? That's all it does?
That's it.
Oh, pretty weak.
Just
It is-
kills him in one
It is
blow.
necrotic damage.
Ugh. So I'm down to a max of 16.
Yes.
Yikes. Alright.
Cool.
Cool. Cool
Okay.
for old Singer.
I do love me a good old necrotic damage.
This is the best guy if you ask me.
Okay, that is its turn. It is Donna Ironstar's turn.
All right. I am going to.
It's like necrotic damage. So like
Can I do
rage
two
doesn't
bonus?
even help.
Can I use like? Can I do like a bonus action as an action?
No.
Actually, that's a good
I mean, why would you be able to?
Like as in, I have 2 spells that are both bonus actions.
So can you trade a standard for a bonus?
You can only cast if you cast a spell as an action or a bonus action, you can only do the other one if it's a cantrip. Anyway.
So like I can do. So I can't cast like 2 spells in a turn.
Not if they're first level or higher.
That's the D&D rules.
Okay, but
The
cantrip.
DM may say otherwise.
Okay. Did the DM say otherwise?
No, that seems legit.
Curse you.
Sorry.
Okay, well then hang on here. Let's see here. How do I want to do this? Give me just a second here. Let's go like this. Okay. I think I'm going to then use a bonus action to put the Shield of Faith on me.
Okay.
Oh, Singer, it's been fun.
Let's see
20
here.
minutes.
Yeah, for sure. Shoot.
Yeah, so I'm going to put the Shield of Faith on me, and I am going to run up to him, which is a very stupid idea.
So the Shield of Faith, that's a bonus action.
Yes. Do you want me to cast it here for you?
Yes.
I guess I should.
Did you see my blue candles
Yeah.
for the champion?
Ah, actually, a good point. That's nice.
So basically, it gives me
Nice touch.
2 AC, yeah?
Plus.
Too obsessed with
Or
it
plus
now.
2 AC.
I'm like
Okay.
halfway through the second one. Still good.
And then I am going to take a swing at him with my Morning Star.
He will take the Morning Star and take a swing back at you.
That is going to bounce harmlessly off of it.
Oh, I had to throw in a harmless there.
Rough.
Just a little,
Just
just
a
a little
rough-
twist of the wood knife.
Right.
Just a little twist of the kitchen knife. A dull wood carving kitchen knife.
Okay, that is it then. Yikes.
Yeah, actually, just to say a little bit more how he looks. So basically, it looks just like kind of the kid, but there's like a shadow that is
Like bigger.
all around him. So it's
Nice.
basically makes him
So
look
the
a lot
kid
bigger.
is in there. He's wearing a smoke suit.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
Yeah,
the
it's
kid
creepy.
from.
His eyes are black and he's got
Fantastic
claws,
Beasts.
and it definitely looks like almost like there was a demon inside of him that's now like
Ugh.
kind of just
Projected out
projected
there.
out of him.
Yikes.
Is that it?
Yes.
Singer's turn.
Hello. Can I see the map, please?
There you go.
Oh yeah, like that. Alright, so I'm right next to him. The first thing that I'm going to do.
Oh, that's right. You can't even really heal.
I can't. I'm at max HP right now.
Quick, take a long rest.
Yeah, I take a long rest. I'm going to. This might be a waste, but it might save me. So I'm gonna first off take a bonus action to go into a rage, a barbarian rage, which I think makes me +2 to attack or +2 to damage. I think it's +2 to damage.
Yes, +2 to damage.
Did you shake
Yeah.
that one up just before you opened it? Or was it the other one?
It was. He shook the one that was.
Yes.
So I have my shield and my longsword out, and I'm going to attack with my longsword.
Okay.
And that is a 14 plus 4. So an 18 versus AC.
That hits.
Alright. That's a 6 plus 2, plus 2, so 10 slashing damage.
What are you doing? Looking on my.
Okay, so, I'm sorry. How much was that?
10 slashing damage.
10 slashing.
What are you taking off that boy?
So we've done 12 damage
What-
so
what
far.
were you
Does
doing?
he look like very hurt?
I mean, so you can't see anything now.
Is he almost dead?
Oh, I gotcha.
Not that it really matters, but.
What?
He looks like he's hurt,
See.
but
Oh.
not too close. Still looks pretty.
Did I hit the kid or did I hit the smoke?
You hit its body. I mean, like it looks like it's taking real damage.
Did the kid react to it inside?
You can't really tell.
Okay. So that means that he's not like screaming in there. So that's good. That's my turn. That's all I
So
got.
far, we've killed a baby, a kid.
Did we kill a baby? We didn't kill a baby. We found its bones.
I threw it across the room.
You did do that.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Now you say that. You did do
We're
that.
slowly working up
Are we killing
the
women
age
yet?
on these.
Are we killing any women yet?
We're gonna kill
Should really
like
check that one out,
18-year-old man in like 4 months.
Working our way out.
So, okay. So
Tanager's turn.
okay.
I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Where's Tanager?
He's like going through the walls.
Who's this? All right.
Uh-huh.
We did it, buddy.
We're not dead yet.
We're halfway there.
We did it, buddy.
A
We
little
made
over
it.
halfway, isn't it?
I lost 20 and I have 16. 20! Smokes. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa.
This DM's gonna make you go broke on minis.
You know, I'm gonna order the next one and then have it go get painted and die before it even gets there.
At least you made it this round.
Yeah, I made it through a whole
Sorry,
round.
you cast that.
Yeah.
I didn't hear any mockery though.
I missed
Yeah.
my 133 points, hit points. That's
Yeah.
It will fail. Takes one
Good.
point.
Safe one.
Anything else?
Maybe move here. Here. Good.
It is Wigman's turn.
I will move up to there so that I can get a line of sight on it. And do a Chaos Bolt at third level?
Okay.
Or second level? Second level. Balls. 10?
That does not hit.
Why do I always roll terrible on that one? Okay. I assume this looks like some kind of table or something probably. I can kind of duck down a little bit and try to hide a little bit.
Sure.
I do that.
Okay.
Can I make a request? Can we turn that fan on? Am I the,
Oh, there. Sure.
am I the only one that's warm? Because I'm pretty warm.
No, I just turned the thermostat down a little bit because I noticed the heat was starting to kick on, which is not what we want.
Okay. He is going to take another swing at Singer.
Oh, good.
Over here. Does a 30 hit?
It might.
You laugh, but you were a DM once.
It is a lot of fun. If
If
it's real close, you say, okay, so an 18 hits. But if it's like 30, you ask, does a 30 hit?
he's going to reach out and swipe you of his claws, but it bounces off of your shield. Okay. It is Delman's turn.
Alright. And this time, as I swing my Morning Star, a larger one appears behind it. So, ugh. Gross. Oh, what level do I want to cast this bad boy at? I guess so. Well, I'm guessing both miss.
They do.
I tell you what, this guy is actually extremely bad at hitting stuff. Like,
What are your
downright
Bonuses.
terrible.
+5.
You talking about your guy or the
Plus
monster?
5. Not that bad.
Because
I
the
mean,
monster
right?
can,
You just gotta roll better,
a
man.
little bit.
Can do a little bit, yeah.
Can I ask a question while he's doing that? What was the thing it did to me when I took 20 damage?
It would have been from his claws.
That was a claw attack. Yikes.
That's a yikes for me.
Alright. It is Singer's turn.
Cool. Can I do this? Alright. Another swing with the sword. That's a 17 plus 4. 21. I think I hit what's lower than that last time. So that is that a 1 or a 7? That's a 7 plus 2 plus 2. So that's 11. And then, my good man,
So sorry, what was the attack roll?
it was a... What was it? 17 plus 4?
Oh, okay.
It was over 20.
You said it was 11 damage.
Yes. Wait. For a moment. Because, as a paladin, I have a thing now.
You should put markers in that book.
I really should. That's... Wow, that's too smart. How... That's... Seems so obvious.
That's next
now.
level.
That's next level. I have something called Divine Smite, my good man, and what I am going to do with my Divine Smite.
A little extra damage?
So much! When you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can expand one spell slot, which I have one left, so I'm going to use it now, to deal radiant damage to the target. In addition to the weapon's damage, it is 2d8. So I will roll this one. Let me find another real good one. Real super nice d8. That's 4 plus 8, so another 12.
Alright, you can actually roll.
Nice. Is that target an undead or a
Yeah,
fiend?
you can roll another 1d8.
Oh, don't mind if I do then. Thank you. Fellas, I stopped reading too soon. That is another 6.
So it was
Holy cow.
18 plus 11.
That sounds right.
The first
Yeah.
attack was 11.
First one was 11.
29.
So
Yeah.
that
Plus-
smite. I have
That
that
is-
smite too.
That is legit.
So 29.
Yeah.
Is it dead?
He thought he
That
was,
is crippling it.
he thought he was big and bad with his 20.
Oh, yeah.
It is definitely looks like it's on its last legs.
Wait, yours is divine smite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mine is
mine is searing smite.
What does yours do?
Oh, but that's a spell.
Okay.
Wait,
it deals a
That's
1d6.
radiant damage. It's not.
Mine was radiant damage.
Yeah, mine deals a 1d6
Ah.
fire damage to anything, pretty much.
It's actually immune to radiant damage. Thanks for bringing that up. Just kidding.
About got thrown out.
I almost
About
got
got
killed.
pushed.
You think yourself at it?
It got about pushed
With
to
your...
Don't play with me,
does
Sean.
a 23 hit, Dave? Does it? Oh, you take 20 damage. Also, you can't do anything to this.
You're paralyzed.
You know what? You're dead. You're just dead. Just be dead now.
Alright. You die.
Well, that's
you die,
it.
you die outright.
That's it. That's it for
Finish
Singer.
it.
Alright. Whispering
Crippling.
words of deceit.
What is the headmistress doing while this is going
She
on?
has ran downstairs.
She's gone.
She let out a scream,
Believe
covered
me.
her mouth, and like
She know we ain't messing around.
Did she see it turn into a monster?
she did.
Like
Okay,
before
good.
I walked up to
She
it, I
doesn't
pulled
think
my
we're
pants
rushing
up
us to get up here.
and I tightened my belt a bit. Ready for a whooping.
That's right.
I
Yeah,
pulled
it's
up
like-
my pants and
you're
tightened
like
the
hiking
belt a little
up.
bit.
What weapon had you used?
Longsword.
A longsword.
Slashing damage.
Are you saying I should throw him my silver one too?
Now, did you say it's crippled
I don't think I want to iron.
or no?
I'm just saying it was a crippling
It was a
blow.
crippling blow.
Then again, it's an extra notch for the sword.
What kind of sword is it? Short sword? I think it's a short sword. I'm good with
I
my
will.
long sword. That's more paladin-y to me. Short sword makes me think of like gladiators and Romans. Roman
What were they called? I want to say centaurs, but I know that's an animal.
Centurions?
Centurion, is that it?
Yeah. I think so. I mean,
That's what short swords make me think of.
I'll just do another vicious mockery.
Is that psychic damage?
You fight like a child too.
What was that? Was that from something, or are you just doing that? He's just that deep into the bard. He can do it.
It does succeed.
Its brain is made of smoke, though. Like,
I'm stronger than that. He curses at you. And then he says something in a language you can't understand.
But I understand it.
are you sure none of us can understand
Can
it?
you speak?
I think I speak Abyssal.
This is Infernal.
I think I speak that too. I really do. Check my
Yeah.
character sheet.
Okay, let me see.
I speak Dwarven.
I have like 4 languages, I think.
Language you just have written down Abyssal.
Dang it. Oh wait, I'll get one. I think when I become a monster hunter.
Wait, isn't that what you said he's spoken? Abyssal?
He said infernal.
Oh.
I said I speak Abyssal, and he said no, it was
We
infernal.
can check
I
the
tried.
tapes. We can check the tapes.
Go back and watch the last 3 hours of YouTube so we know which one it was.
Okay.
No, he said infernal. I know.
Okay. My bad.
Okay. It is Wigman's turn.
Oh, Firebolt. Plus 6, 20,
That hits.
4 damage. And that will be all.
Alright, he is pretty much on his last leg at this point.
Nice. Was
He
that
told me he smashes his
You
face
did
into
that?
my Morning Star.
One turn.
No,
Oh, it's your
it's
turn
not.
again.
No, it is.
His. No, his.
Who just went?
Me.
Where was my...
As he tries to
He's
flee.
Wigman.
I'm
You're
Wigman.
dead.
Yeah. I was like,
Oh, character names. Let's not go another month before we play next time because I forgot everybody's names for sure.
He is going to take a swing at Singer,
Alright.
but a 12 does not hit.
It does not hit.
Alright.
I know it was really a 19 and you're just letting me live.
Okay, that is it for its turn. It is Delman Ironstar's turn.
As
Ooh, nice.
I wind up for another swing, suddenly my vision blurs a bit and his face becomes a pie. Bam! No!
You lean forward to take a bite.
Your vision
Kiss it on
blurs.
the mouth.
Yes!
What happened? Oh, the spiritual weapon. It's...
Alright, how do you want to do it?
You lick his cheek with the spiritual weapon smash.
mincemeat splatters the
Yeah.
wall.
I mean, that's basically what happens. It's a giant magical mace. The physical one misses, and the magical one just sweeps his body aside and smashes it into pieces.
So as you bring it down,
little pieces.
darkness around the room shudders before erupting in an otherworldly echoing scream that fades out of existence.
Yikes.
The light coming through the attic window suddenly seems a bit brighter.
I loved that we killed it with a spiritual weapon. That's pretty cool.
Merrick gasps and falls to his knees and immediately begins to sob. You can tell he looks like a normal 8-year-old boy.
Good cue on the music.
Can I ask a question? Would my detect good and evil concentration stop when I use divine smite? Because it's not casting, but it's a spell. I don't know how that would work.
Oh, you know what? You should have roll. You were hit once. Roll a concentration or a constitution.
That is 19 plus 0.
So yeah, I mean, you still have it.
Okay.
So you do not sense any more evil.
Cool. I
I didn't need to
I
cut
guess
you
I
off,
come
I'm
out
sorry.
from behind the desk and approach. So there's now Merrick is now just crying on the floor.
He is, yes.
Still alive, so we didn't kill a kid this time.
Hey, we did
Yay!
it! Go team!
Bart does a happy
He,
dance.
he looks like he's just kind of sobbing there.
I guess I go up to him and offer
There,
him
there.
a hand.
A meat pie.
Yeah,
Let's get him hooked on pie, and then he'll forget all about his traumatic
This
experience.
pie
There he
always
is.
makes me feel better.
An addict.
Is he?
Oh,
I
looks
want
like we have an addict
interrogate
in
him
the
about
attic.
what happened and all that, but I feel like it's maybe a bit soon.
He seems okay though. He's not injured or sick or anything.
He looks pretty injured, but he's not
okay
dead.
with that
But
now.
Am I the only one that's hurt?
Can I go over and like pick him up?
Probably.
Can't lay hands on someone who's at max hit points.
yeah, you wouldn't be able to.
I
I
would,
can't heal myself. I can't
I mean, you
take
could
a hit
try.
die. I can't do anything.
I'd be like, come here, little man. Let's go back down to
Would you like a lolly?
your what's her name? The
Headmistress.
headmistress,
Claudia.
Claudia.
Van Damme.
Let's go down and find Claudia.
Jean-Claude.
Okay. Alright, he comes down sobbing and walks down with you.
The light works now.
Wait, that guy is still there. Quick!
Looks like.
Roll for initiative.
So like,
Where are we
as I'm walking down, like because my weapon is still like,
Looks like
you know,
Singer's
it's still
sitting
good.
down.
It's just like it looks like it's like holstered on my back,
Nice.
basically, as I'm walking.
The what? The silver.
His spiritual weapon.
Oh. Nice.
As you walk down, you can kind of hear the boy whisper. He says, "I killed him. I killed him." And just kind of in between sobs.
The spiritual weapon
I was-
raises and hovers.
I strike. I produce a rapier.
Oh, you know what
and
it
one
is?
quick, swift.
Hang on. I'm like, I grab the boy and I say, "It's not your fault.
Let's take.
That was not you that pushed that boy out of the window."
What now?
That's very good. Very smart. Very smart. I almost thought about that. Forgot about that one.
Wait, what?
Remember the kid that they're putting in the
I'm
coffin?
very
He
impressed.
fell.
Oh, let's take this kid.
I'll give you inspiration for figuring that out.
I love that.
It's pretty good.
Say it wasn't your fault. That was the devil.
He's kind of still sobbing.
Although if you call
It's
it
not-
the devil, that means something very specific here. Because they say that instead of.
Exactly.
Don't say it.
I didn't. Well, okay.
The guard pokes his head in the room.
We go.
That was Dave speaking. Because Singer might have screwed it up if he thought about it. That's what they say instead of straddling their horse and getting out of town.
I don't want it to be every time when I want to say it, I can't put his head anymore.
Right. Just like.
No, but I want him to be like really excited, like, what's going on in here now?
Even better.
I want to go back. If we're not doing anything else, I want to go check on the kid we came here for and see if he's better.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'm taking this kid, down to Claudia.
Yeah. And just to clarify, the other kid, he looks like he's like probably around 19 years old. So
Oh, okay.
he's.
Oh, the Mitch.
Middle bitch.
Milovich.
Oh, so he's not like a kid.
Milovich.
Right.
Gotcha.
Still a kid.
So I don't really
Still
like.
young enough where like.
So I'm
he's
not
a
really
baby
holding him
sometimes.
then. I'm quicker like.
But like,
But I guess you can.
wrap
No,
my arm
no.
around him.
he's allowed to vote.
The kid that you have is an 8-year-old.
Oh, okay.
The kid / young guy.
Yes, he's okay.
He's
Okay.
19.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm confused now.
So the guy in the bed
Milovich
is
is
19.
19. He is in the bed.
Milovich
He
is 19.
This kid is 8.
Your ghost baby is like 8.
He's not a ghost.
He's not a baby.
He's not a ghost. He's
demon
a kid.
baby.
He's not a ghost. He's not a baby, but he is a ghost baby.
He's a demon.
Fair enough.
It's a playable race in Xanathar's Guide to Everything.
Baby.
Ghost baby.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, I
Oh,
go down to make sure everything is in the
That's
clear.
only- that's it. That's the only thing.
Okay.
That's the only thing
That's
I
all
can
there
do.
is.
You can see that he has. Or wait, where did you go?
Down to try to find Claudia.
Okay. Claudia is.
No, like first floor.
She didn't really go that far. She's kind of trying to pay attention to see what a little bit what's going on, but she's she actually kind of has gathered most of the children and kind of made them go all into one room. And she says, "What's going on up there? What's happened to?" Actually,
I thought we
you're
went
carrying the kid, right?
downstairs.
Yeah.
She says, "What's happened to Merrick?"
I say, Merrick is fine.
Merrick is happy.
What was that up there?
Mary Merrick.
It was Man Bat.
That was something from the devil.
Is it gone? Will it come back?
Do we know what it was? Like now that we saw it in his form, would we recognize it?
No, we have destroyed it.
Roll a.
Whatever you want me to roll, I got a 10
A 10.
plus whatever.
I'm gonna say roll a religion check.
Plus 4.
Okay. You would know that this is probably a demon. Something that would have
I could have told you that.
possessed the kid.
Yeah, you'd be a pretty decent religion roll. You want to try? See if you know better than I do.
Huh?
Go for it.
No, I just realized he's got a dice tray, but no dice.
Yeah, you want.
If anything, we would what we should start doing is if we do something like this, we should just lend aid to basically work together to try to figure it out.
You would have probably seen pictures, perhaps in some paintings.
I mean, I would. Yeah.
That it would have been
For sure.
a demon. Looks like probably more of a minor entity from the Shadowfell.
Just a minor one, the one that did me for 20 on the first round.
Crack.
Sweet.
Oh, that little guy?
I mean, if we're talking about demons from a shadow,
To be
that's
fair,
probably
after that his attacks pretty much sucked.
True. He probably just rolled like a 19 on the first one.
I just say, okay, you're the one that knows it, but are you still there?
Well, I guess we're all going downstairs together, right? I mean,
Yeah. So
unless this happens, while you're going.
You
to
also
Madden,
notice around the kid's neck is a locket. There's a locket that was hanging around his neck.
Well, let's look at that,
I guess it's of importance.
You noticed it.
I ask him. Well, I guess. Do I ask him right in front of all the people? I'm like, hey Mitch, what's the locket?
Hey, Mitch.
Who are you
I love
asking?
that.
What?
Who are you asking?
The kid.
The kid says, I can't remember how I found this locket. Ever since, though, I haven't been the same.
Let's take that thing away.
Yeah. I take that thing off of. I say, may I have that?
Yes, he says, please just take it.
So,
Maybe don't put it on.
I think definitely put it on. Yeah.
I take it, and then
It'll probably carry.
I
you
say,
from addiction.
give me just a minute here.
She might make you not blue anymore.
And I cast.
Eventually.
Was I?
Eventually.
I take it aside and basically.
Smash it.
Smash.
Was I getting anything off of that as an evil item?
You do not anymore. It would have probably been kind of hard for you to tell, but you would have probably kind of recognized that as, at the time, as, also radiating. Hard word to say. Evil.
So I don't know. Do I identify it, or if there's anything magical about it now?
It does not look like there's anything on it at this time, no.
Okay.
Hey, Mary, where did you find that locket?
I used identify on it.
Sorry, what did you say?
Where did you find that locket?
I don't remember.
When did you find it?
Why do you want better?
What?
How did you find
What did you find it?
Who did you find it?
So I'm not sure. A couple of days ago, I don't know. Everything has been so weird lately. I remember hurting the other kids.
Kids.
Probably why the kids are beat
Multiple
up at night and
kids?
stuff.
Did something happen with Milovich?
I think we take the teacher aside.
Says, is Milovich okay?
He is.
We're looking after him. He'll probably be fine.
Yeah, I'm on my way there.
Did something? What happened to him?
oh.
Says, I don't know. Is he? I don't know. Where is he?
I think we maybe don't take him there.
We're taking care of him. He'll be okay. Don't worry about him.
Says, okay, good. He was so nice to me.
Did he give you the locket?
Says, I don't know where I got the locket.
Okay.
Seems
I believe
strange
you.
not knowing where you got things.
But my Tommy gun don't.
Everywhere around your neck.
At this point, after you're kind of like questioning him, he just starts sobbing, like
Okay.
out
I'll
of control. Like,
I just
he
look
feels-
up at her. I just like.
You can
just,
sense he feels really terrible about the
need
whole
to-
thing.
You need to take care of him. You did good, Americ.
No, he didn't.
Too much pie.
He did real bad.
No.
That's the thing now too with the pies, for getting every name wrong every time
Exactly.
they say it. I like it.
Blasted names in this place.
Actually, Marcus, please roll a Constitution check.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
What?
Don't get rid of the pie.
He's gonna get the cold shakes if he doesn't get some pie in him. Stat.
Don't get rid of it. Whatever you do.
I reach. Oh yeah. Oh my
Yes.
word.
He's gone. He's
Like,
out of
roll.
here.
I reach in my bag.
He's a real pie.
I
hound.
rolled a 21.
No, you didn't. You rolled a
did.
6 first.
Listen here.
Addiction is no laughing matter.
I grab out some of
Unless
my
it's
last
funny.
pie. Actually, I think I only have one more pie left.
Is that right? You said he found pie in his pocket. Like, does this pie keep coming back? Like, does it materialize, or is he like
last
really
time
going
he
for
only he didn't eat the whole pie,
No, I didn't eat the whole pie.
it? Okay,
so you still have more pie on you.
but he doesn't have like a full pie again now, or anything.
The pie that multiplies.
It would be amazing if
I
it
had
was like
3
if
pies.
the pie was like manna, and it just like you can't get
Can't.
get clean because it's always in your pocket.
Not enough money.
So I'm guessing I failed with a 6.
You did fail, yes.
Man.
Yeah. So you don't necessarily feel anything,
Cold sweat time.
but you do feel like maybe you've lost your edge a bit.
Just
But,
a little bit of pie. Just.
But I mean,
Just.
you did
a
eat.
little too.
Sorry, just to clarify, you do find yourself eating some pie at this moment.
I love that.
Beautiful.
As
Didn't you just have breakfast there, Dalman?
I'm
You
trying
had
to
pie.
help the kid out, and I offer a piece of pie to the kid.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yes. 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 So much.
Here you go, little man.
I'm trying to figure out if Wigman knows that it's the pie that's addicting, or if you're.
I'm
just
not in the
weird.
room, so you're gonna have to handle
I'm
that one
there.
if you're worried about it.
I'm gonna stop, like, reach out and like, yeah, maybe he's had a tough day. Just maybe give him a few minutes.
Like, how does the kid react? What does he
The
do?
kid right now is sobbing, so he doesn't actually see you hand it
Okay,
to him.
I
unless you would-
just smashed the piece into my mouth then.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say to the kid's mouth.
Like wedding cake.
No, like, cause like as I offered it to him, like I immediately regretted giving it away. You know what I mean? So like as soon as
basically just reaching out for a better smash.
so like as soon as Wigman kind of mentioned, I just like
Oh, thank goodness.
Just smashes it in.
there's like pie in my beard right now.
The relief.
All right, what are we up to, guys?
Well, Singer wanted to talk with our check out.
Hang on. And
Milovich.
I grab another piece of pie. Like, completely ignore what you're
Oh,
saying.
we can eat that on the way. Let's go back to Milovich and see if Singer's got anything figured out.
Got any water?
Probably a little bit.
Take a big swig of that and give it back.
A little bit of pie is circled around. Something like that gets
Lots of crumbs. Backwash.
Oh,
Crumbs.
crumbs,
The water.
No. Pour out the rest of the water and then fill it up at a later.
Yeah. I understand.
So at this point, I'm just like chilling there.
Okay.
I go to Singer
He's got
and
his face.
Milovich.
He falls asleep in the car, parked on the side of the road.
Okay. So when you go back to Milovich, where he's sitting on, where he's laying in the bed, you do find that he has woken up.
Melly, it's me, your papa.
Does he look like he's in pretty good condition?
It looks like
That's a
he
dominant
is
kid.
very weak.
What do you think?
Very weak.
But it looks like he would be
He's
able
old
to
enough.
talk.
Or
Yeah.
So
That's what I'm saying.
I'm also gonna say, we need
he's
to
also
ask
19,
you.
so why is he an orphan?
Didn't you say you're just?
Okay. Yeah, I am.
I think Singer, you would have gotten there before.
I'm there ahead of you for sure. Yeah.
You're like you've got like a good minute or two.
I didn't even stay for the whole thing. I just
Yeah.
kept walking.
So it's probably just Singer and depending on what Tanager did.
So I'm-
In the time it takes them
For a
to
bit.
catch up, I want to adopt Milovich.
Okay.
He's 19 years old, so he doesn't need adopting.
Yeah. So he doesn't need to be in an orphanage either. So let's go, boy. We need an NPC to carry our shit.
Someone who is sworn to carry our burden.
Yes! I will call you Lydia. I know that you're 19, but we're giving you a new name. It's me, your papa, Singer.
Says I need to stay here and take care of the children.
Boy.
Oh, yeah, about that.
So
There are less of them to take care of now, so maybe the headmistress can handle it.
At least 2 or 3.
3.
I think so. I'm pretty excited about this pie, but it does kind of.
He's still on the pie.
I still realize what's going on here a little bit, and I say we need to ask you some sweet questions. I mean, some questions, some hard questions about the church.
Oh, and like, does it seem like the thing that was keeping him unconscious has dispelled, and like the medicine check that I ran, is that stuff gone now?
Yes, if you, I guess, do another medicine check.
That's a 15 plus 3.
Yeah. You're able to tell that whatever was causing him, the magic that was causing him to be sick, you no longer sense that.
Okay. Does he seem like he needs any medical attention anymore, or is he coming back?
Looks, from what you can tell, it's just something that's just going to take a little bit of time for him to become his normal self.
No need.
What
for
happens when I ask him that question?
maintenance.
What did you ask him?
I asked him. I said, well, I told him that we need to ask him some tough questions about the church.
He says, "What can I help with?"
And I'm like, not saying I don't trust you, kid, but we are standing in a zone of truth.
Bum bum bum.
Yeah, bummer. I'm in there too. We all are probably.
I've never liked you.
Quiet, Singer.
I feel like none of you appreciate me or want to be my friend.
Oh, so charisma saving throw. What's your DC?
17 plus
Pretty sure I.
0.
Let's see.
I rolled a 17 to 16.
Because why not? Let's just put him in there as well.
Saving throw. Oh, I got a 20. I can lie to you all day.
Did you?
There you go.
Get that.
13.
Get that. I'll take the 17. What was your modifier on that? 11?
Tanagers not
7.
Lie to you.
Wow.
Nice. I love bards.
They're so fun.
So I know that you are passing it. Did he pass it?
I don't think you know.
No, it says
Yeah.
you know whether each creature succeeds or fails.
That's right.
Okay. He failed.
Do I pass with a 17?
I think so.
And you
And-
Oh
you
no, hang on.
Get this. An
Don't-
effective creature is aware of the spell and can thus avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond.
Actually, it doesn't.
Right.
What does it say that it needs to be?
whatever your spellcasting ability is.
So is
Such
that
a
what it
creature
is?
can be evasive in its answers as long as it remains within the boundaries of truth. So you may need a combination of that and a sword to make them talk, but they can't.
Why do you keep talking?
Sorry, we're in the zone of truth.
He says, "I'll tell the truth. I have nothing to hide."
Excellent.
Did I pass it?
Where are the bones?
Right to it. I like it.
This pie is pretty serious stuff.
So,
This is a great plan.
Did you pass?
Yes.
Okay.
I passed it. This is a great plan.
Okay.
I say it out loud.
he will say,
I do like the ooh, Jeff. Yes, and everything, girl.
Well, I don't know. This is saved from the last one.
You probably still have it.
he said,
I get it.
I have taken the bones.
Ooh,
I was
good-looking Milovich.
in need of money to give to the
Right. That's right.
to have money to find the kids that were missing,
That's actually
and
fairly fitting.
so I took the bones for 50 gold pieces.
Ooh, nice.
Henrik, the
50 gold piece.
coffin maker, he paid me for them.
Hot damn! I pound the wall with my fist, and I said I knew that guy was no good.
Turns out the coffin maker is kind of a
Dude.
creepy dude.
I was like, dude. Okay. Anyways, I'm like, no kidding.
Always
So,
best get after the coffin maker then.
What's the AC of the wall?
Do you know what he was planning to do with the bones?
He didn't tell me. He said that he would pay me for them, and I decided not to ask any questions. So
And the locket. I show him the locket. What do you know about this?
I said, "Oh, I was given that locket by Henrik.
This Henrik
Um,
seems
I gave it to Merrick because he was feeling lonely. Where did you get the locket?
From Merrick's remains. Well, he's still alive, but
From Merrick's
what
body.
remains of America, which is pretty much everything.
I mean, he's still
I
alive.
mean, everything remains. His body, his soul.
I mean, he's alive. I mean, I don't know why you gave me that weird look, but
I think you need to go talk with the father over at the church,
priest Lucian.
Lucian. I think you need to go
Padre
speak with
Lucian.
Lucian. And
But
let
whatever
him
you
know.
do, don't kill yourself while you're confessing to him. He's probably had enough of that.
Oh.
But wasn't that wait? Wasn't
It
that
was his
mother?
mom.
No, it wasn't.
Wait, what?
It wasn't.
No,
His-
it was
his
some
mom-
other
no,
mom.
wasn't
It
His
was-
mom
no.
was the one that did
No, it
that.
wasn't.
I thought it was Milovich's mom.
Yes.
No, it was the
Yes.
other. It was the little kid that's still in the church.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And that was
The
one of those
Timothy kid.
technically
Yeah,
in the game.
Oh,
I'm not sure
okay,
if I
you're
actually
right.
say it.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing.
Believe me, don't ignore that.
We were arguing about it in front of Milovich.
Back
No, his
to-
mom.
His mom killed herself. The priest told us.
I just say.
Rewind all of that.
That was a 10-year-old boy.
Let's-
Yeah. Singer probably would have done all that though.
I say
You might have like.
you need to go back
Oh.
and let the father know that we will get the bones back.
Not the father, just father.
Father Lucian.
No, I am his
Now, what's
papa
with
now.
these children going missing?
We've adopted.
Has anybody found out what's going on, or
I said, well, that is why I
Son of
took
the
the
group.
money. I paid the 2 hunters to go find the children.
The 2 hunters that are.
Oh, that's right. They had tracked him to
The
the
one with
werewolf.
the dome.
They
hat
tracked him to
they
the
tracked
werewolf.
him, yeah.
and the thick, like greasy hair.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we talked to them in the inn last night. We'll see if we can catch up with them again sometime. We'll maybe go try to help them out, find those kids.
Did you pay them to find the kids or to bring them back?
What does it matter?
That we can get them to come with us if they're supposed to bring them back.
Right? Or get the money.
Oh, hey.
So I paid them to find out where they're at.
Rookie mistake.
Yeah,
Rookie mistake.
you'll end up paying again to go get them,
Yeah.
and again to bring them back.
Because now you paid them 50 gold coins to find them, and you're going to have to pay us like 75 to bring them back.
Well,
I look sternly at you. Are you kidding me right now,
Yeah.
Singer?
Singer wouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
Says I don't have much money, but I will do what I can
Don't
if
worry
you're
about
able
it, kid.
to help.
The church needs our help.
We
Okay.
need to go talk to Henrik.
Where does
Who?
where's Henrik at?
He's
Right?
the Henrik. Yeah, he's
He's
the
The coffin builder.
kid
Oh, yeah.
taker,
Let's go get him.
bone
thief.
payer,
Is that. He brought a coffin to the place?
and took the kid that he. So, I'm like,
That he
guys,
ultimately
hang
killed.
on a second. Gather round. Gather round. Story time.
We gather around.
Okay.
Did
So-
not gather around.
This is what I think's going on. I think Henrik,
Henrik.
Henny.
Right.
Okay. These names.
Hennessy.
These pies.
Heinrich.
I think he
Henrik.
Heinrich.
is
Otto von Dichtenstein.
possessed that kid to kill more kids, so he can take the
Oh
bones.
my gosh, so he can
and
stay
he
in
can-
business.
Use the bones for
Almost turned the bar.
Yes.
Capitalism.
He's getting all the kids killed so he can keep building coffins.
Seems logical.
Let's go kill him.
Let's definitely go talk to Henrik and be prepared for
Mystery of the Bone Snatcher.
Yes.
There's gonna be a book series about us. It's called The Hardly Boys.
It's hardly anything.
The Mystery of the Baby Snatcher. Where could we find Hembrick? What was it?
Handbrake. Handbrakes.
Handbrake.
There is not going to be a single name that we just get right every time.
It says Henrik's store is in the east part of town.
I'm gonna check out the coffin that he brought before we leave.
Did I haul it off, didn't he? Or did he leave?
No, he brought it here.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's for the body of the kid. Is the body at the orphanage still? I want to check the coffin before we leave.
Okay,
I guess is what I'm saying.
So the headmistress also comes up to you and says, I'm so glad you came and were able to help us here. I don't really have much money to offer, but you can feel free to stay here if you would like.
We'll take that, lad.
Should you ever find yourselves in need.
We will be adopting Milovich
As payment.
as payment. He will be our ward.
Did I actually say this?
Yes.
I smack him across the face with the
You
back
can't
of my
reach
head.
my face. I'm 18 hands tall.
Okay, I elbow you in the nuts.
Yeah, you can do that probably.
She says, you'll have to ask him yourself on that.
He said it's fine. 8 plus 0 deception.
With disadvantage, you say?
She says, well, I appreciate you helping, but he has done so much to help out around here. I don't know what I would do without his help here.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably have a kid.
You may
that's
keep
not-
Very less kids, probably.
Yeah,
Do
it's
you
true.
think we want a guy that makes those type of decisions with us?
That's a good point.
Nope.
I look at her and I say, listen, if Henry, the Bone Snatcher, comes around here again,
Handlebar.
you stay far away from him. Get the town guard on him. Tell him that he cannot enter this property.
Let's note it.
Most
go.
likely he won't be coming by again, though.
He likely won't be going.
He
But
might
you didn't,
be,
didn't hear that here.
He might be moving soon.
Let's go.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. As you leave, you are approached.
Still inside the orphanage.
As you're leaving, so
Can
you're kind of
we check the coffin on the way out? Like, is it empty?
Yeah, you can check it.
I want to check it.
You basically see what looks to be about maybe about a 4.5 foot coffin. Looks like the size for a child.
Is the lid nailed on?
No one has done anything with it yet.
Okay. I just want to lift up the lid and peek inside.
Okay. It is empty.
Some sort of necrotic pedophile.
Who comes up to us?
Yeah. Sorry.
Because
You see a man come up to you, and he says, "Welcome to town, visitors. Lady Fiona Wachter has seen that you have come into town and wishes to speak with you over dinner. She lives across the town. I'd be happy to escort you over there.
For dinner?
She is a very wealthy lady in this town and has much influence. She would be very pleased if you would accept her invitation."
What time is it?
Well, for dinner, we've probably got quite a few hours left.
Yeah, it's like not even noon yet, right?
Actually, I didn't realize that. She says for lunch.
For lunch. She
Well, no,
invites you
she
for
said-
brunch.
She says Amish dinner.
Yeah, actually, dinner works both ways, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Thanksgiving
then,
dinner.
we do.
That's true.
Have
Technically,
some,
yes.
dinner can also.
It all
improve,
depends
so.
who you ask.
we do have some need for funds. Perhaps we should go.
Well, yeah,
we will
but
be making one short stop before.
the
You said it.
huh? This Henrik.
Where are we going?
We had better go see Henrik first, don't you think?
Like I said, we
guys,
might
or-
need to work up an appetite first.
That's true.
Even though we
It's
are.
on the other end of town.
Well, both of them seem to be across
Hey
town.
guys, is she east side
You
or
said
She
you said
is-
across.
Well, you guys are on the far
West
Far
side.
west side.
I think we say, hey, how bad a shape is Singer in?
Singer's not great,
I mean, he just needs.
but
to
he just
blind
fought a
us.
monster. Now he's just gonna fight like a dude.
or tell a
Do you-
dude stop
do you think-
being a bad.
How this?
He's gonna fight him.
Do we? I actually feel like we should go. Wait.
Why?
Well, we kind of tipped off Marjorie or whatever her name is about the bone snatcher, so we should maybe go take care of that before he's tipped off and just
We tell
bails.
before we talk about all
Should
this
we
in
tell
front of the
Skip
guy.
Snap?
I
Because we gotta get those bones
Yeah.
back.
I want to tell the manservant we will be there momentarily.
momentarily today.
He is. Yeah. I mean, we shouldn't refuse the invitation, but like, I feel like we shouldn't not go take care of the other things.
Since she's like really wealthy, and I'm doing this so he can't hear, maybe we should kind of bring him along so he can see that we're actually kind of badass. Maybe she'll have like jobs for us and she'll pay us a lot.
On the other hand, maybe she'll like, oh, they're ruffians.
We'll gently beat him up.
Oh yeah.
Gently beat him up.
What's okay? So it's like before
Okay,
noon.
fine. So
Ish.
not lawful.
Yeah.
I mean, we have time. Let's go over there after lunch.
Yeah, I guess.
What is? I mean, this is like playing Minecraft. You have one rabbit trail after another.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I think we should.
I think we go stop in and see Henrik. If it seems like he's gonna take a while, we tell him just chill and go eat and come back.
No, because then he'll know
No.
we're on to him.
Yeah.
I think we should go to the lady's house. I think we should go there and try to get ourselves a wealthy patron, perhaps,
Okay, so
and then we can go take care
Mr.
of him
DM,
before
how
he
much
goes
time
on.
is there before dinner? Do we have like an hour's time yet before dinner, or is it like go now or before dinner, lunch, whatever? Is it like a go now or you're too late?
Says, we can delay supper or dinner if you would like, but probably no more than an hour or so.
I feel like we should just go to dinner.
I'm cool.
Because who knows what we get into once we get there. If he's like a necromancer and has like a whole lair.
Then we probably doesn't want to.
That's table talk. Sorry. But I think we should just go to dinner.
Sounds good. Lead the
Marcus?
way, good sir.
Alright.
Dalman.
Dalman says he's good with it.
He said he's good with it.
He says he's fine. I didn't wait for him to stop.
Yep, he did.
Oh, wow, look at that. I'll roll for you, too. Yep, he says it's fine. Wait, one more time. He says it's fine. Let's do one more. Just for, he says it's fine.
That one was a bit excessive.
Just had to make sure.
Alright, he says. Very good. I'm glad that you accepted the invitation. I will lead you.
Oh, we are so pleased as well.
It was a great honor.
So he will start to lead you across town, and I think that is where we'll end.
Oh. Yeah, we did spend a lot of time deciding that.
I didn't realize how late it was.
But what if we just go to Henrik first? Do we end then?
We do.
Ah.
Yeah. Which cutscene keeps the game going?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, that was fun again.
Yeah, that was a good one. I love the mysteries.
Just listening for the level up music. Didn't hear it.
Oh wow! What? Everybody, can you believe it? We leveled up again!
It's like after 20 sessions, you'll be level 20.
That would be awesome.
Sounds pretty good to me. I mean, how long?
Wait, this is level 6 and we're only level 5. So,
Right, that doesn't seem to make sense.
yeah, I feel like we should almost level twice.
Yeah, I
We're
think
gonna have
it would
Did
be.
we level up?
Might
Yeah.
have
We did. We
to,
all
might have to
leveled
send
up.
some real, baddies along, so you can get that level up quicker.
Oh, I mean, we can always wait.
I could probably find some.
I mean, if it's not
Are
really
we done?
necessary.
Yeah, quit going easy